Yo, assalamualaikum badingolu salam sehi kalbe kontrol video kala bantaba bi alamisa lumba November karo till morning nano the 24th of November 2022 19:02 p.m. right now in the UK 19:02 p.m. in the Gambia it's 2 minutes past 1 p.m. in Wisconsin USA right now it's now 3 minutes past 2 p.m. in Washington DC obviously in mainland Europe it's 3 minutes after 8 p.m. over there right now. Well, control now. Call Bismillah current affairs show program auto. Alka lamero ke ni platform la. Kajame nya command current affairs show. Call be Bismillah call take about it. Call Joy Mel the content wala bafla la baraka. Thank you to all of you. Send who join across the number Norway. Ibu Ture. Fatou Marwan Dali bin Belgium be konton bake thank you Marabi S Jami be konton Mustafa Sanyang be konton la baraka bake thank you Melbe konton do wali melbe na konton do wala nyato de mandi mafla bismillah. It's obviously 3 minutes past 10 p.m. in Qatar right now. We're at the World Cup game between Brazil and Serbia. I think just kicked off right now. The World Cup going there is very late there now. 3 hours difference between the UK and Qatar. So, but there we go. I think earlier on, Ghana lost to Portugal 3-2. I think we saw that. Carl Condon back at Carl Jai. Mavlali, welcome to Current Affairs Show program also. But Bismillah back. Carl Jai, Carl Condon back. Kafali welcome. Nakachala. Alamanga dunia program ko na bismillahirrahmanirrahim na futa ko alhamdulillah rabbil alamin mina diamo diam kala ja sake diam kendoti Mario sen no tankan dika kuma fo jamme alongo abina jahasero kala se do Mario fanon alama yin so jare kende ami suturola ko men ka fo jenne ami hada mari wona mo suturo soro ila balu fe jama ka manki di ba ala fo mari wala na sudo de la ay so suturati bere bake wal jata kende fa mo kulti be alon ko it's atelam atele kumayata balu ko no fema beti atele kumayata na foloti so ni ma de subadral ani wona so de dunia ko no kadi so it's very important do like ala na jata kende to bul mel ma so to as a dealer sabante frol franka do ala ma ala namani ka farke bawo jelo la bandulati ko min ka fo nyamin wati me do na banko fana alama alay karba so de alama alay tonya sabri na banko kam alama alay alanya silam molu samana ye ken na nyato kolti surtout na public official on alama alay mo kendol samana banko maro ba tendo ba ki UDP fana mo patriotic alama alay kambang sawat ni na patio kono surtout ngon nyatni ni congress ba men na ten in janjambore from the 9 to the 12 manua kono kaira kono ngafunta kono kaira kono mo kana ala kana barake ko molo kudo me alon ko abina jahase rokela man dam mal tema mo fero fori tabi inshallah ala tabaraka ko to yudi ko patete men kay dua so to duale UDP establish so alinka dua wala na nyato ko fana nga duwe kabo his excellency la also no dabola city general the party leader of UDP the deputy secretary general Ajaratu Yam Sek, national president of UDP Ajaratu Yam Gayabo Kebalu council of elders ba Job Kantawulu aning Modolu men kam ko oncle Kemis Jambe wulu na Alpha Balu na duwe bake bismillah mbokay mangala ni bu baax ba ñu lay bantaba tay alhamis ñaari fukki fan ak ñeneen ci weeri November daleen bismillah la nuyu bu baax ba daleen welcome to the current affairs show program bu ndi am fi fadi am fi pour waxtaan ak askani Gambia ma ngeen nuyu yeen yépp comme ci commencement bi dañ dé ñaan rek te ñaan moom lu baax la because doo xam ban ñaan mooy nangu ñaanal suñu bopp fi ñaanal suñu réew Gambia ñaanal ñoo xam ne dañ faatu yàlla jégal leen seen bàkkaar yi suñu parti bi tamit United Democratic Party lu ma doon wax fii yàlla ñu dugg si congress bi ak jaama gën a si jaama yàlla juboo bi gën a yokk suñu diggante werante moom du ñàkk because even at family levels werante bi am waaye lu gën a important mooy any lu ñoo def rek ñu daal ba pare ñu am jiital interest yi as party bi United Democratic Party te ñaanal suñu jiit yi tamit jiiti parti yàlla ñu yàgga suñu kanam lu ñoo ene United Democratic Party yàlla defal ñu loolu ñun ñu nekk si diaspora bi tamit di leen gërëm bu baax a baax support bu ngeen dee jox United Democratic Party si seen alal boo xam ne yéen a ko liggéey alal boo xam ne kenn joxul leen ko yéen a ko dee dem liggéey ngeen am ene bu baax bi pour donate parti bi maa ngi pay tribute to all the chapters of the diaspora all the heads of the different chapters in the diaspora from the diaspora njiiti diaspora yi suñ chairman bi Mbodj Sherikan and all the other chairpersons tamit mbebe konton na bake and in party supporters all melbe Gambia fanan ye konton bake katapol warata ñing kay mota fo la mole ba kataka mobile be la katawo na okay kam bari ay kafu doro isaje lafta la dabe ma futa je so once again bal konton na bake I just want you guys to comment on the platform because I'm seeing some movement on the platform which I don't normally see. I can see the video is blurry a bit. My video is a bit blurry on the computer. And it's shaking up a little bit in front of my eyes. So I don't know if Albe Moika never. Now Albe Moika will get important. It's not my face that you are here to see. If the picture is blurry, that's okay. As long as the voice is coming out clearly, that's what really matters. Is what I would say really important, not my ugly face. So I'll wait for any what people to react because I can see the computer is a bit. I don't know what's happening. Marabi S Jame ko albe moy kana thank you Marabi S Jame. Thank you for confirming. Bal konto mabake bal jaila. Voice is okay. Thank you, Keba Conte. Well, that's what is important. As long as I'll be Moicam, that's okay. I can see my video is a bit static as well. So I can't understand what's going on. It's a bit static. It stays in one place for a while and then moves. So, but as long as I'll be the voice maker. Thank you, our Conte Saho. Baraka Baki. You are good on YouTube. Thank you, Sisla Jadama. Baraka. Ma Fanta Jabi. Ala Baraka Baki Pantaba Super. Ala Baraka. Albert Uniform Bantabala. Also, I would appeal, like I said, it's coming here, okay? Is it coming to England or Germany? Well, Germany lost bizarrely to Japan. You know, this World Cup is really full of upsets. Germany lost. England won, and in England, I think will play against United States tomorrow. So anyway, but Shorty, I don't think your team is in the World Cup, Sweden. So at least don't be jelly. Yeah, I'm supporting Germany, England, and Senegal. So and Ghana as well, I think. I support all the African teams anyway. So let's watch it. Okay, ala baraka back in bali wal bawo famu ke da kunu manna kunu nyanta nala le manna because I was involved in certain very important things yesterday. Science don't catch our kono. Adama baro be tola mbadatal adama baro la toto den mina bi kaja bebe kela deputy walleti. Ha. Bi na kaja a bebe kela deputy walleti andum ngamira fenne be sakulet kam on WhatsApp to nimbe man soto ala try alial bulo lakam albeit ala Facebook auto alia député wol commandi député CD Keita la ñing proposed budget nyama toya be menke kan yala walatina I don't think from now mobe hanila sidike to support la ngamera nabota bila momo nyabo ita ni draft estimate okam mamera mobe sidike ta fasa la in diaspora, and I'm being very serious about this. Binga menje akija foro warata bake anu ngamera mu jamala ba ku kumbo kam formul kono meliaji. It is scary. Ndolonga mo tilimbalo le soto na mansa kunda anina député bungo anu mo lebi jeme yanko Gambia fuarolu iman Gambia fuarolu hati mbe tuma njaay la diamo play la janne courtesy of Bob Toure, my brother Kemba me Finland chapter la chairperson me alon ko atele o video ni share with us ma tentulo bake mba jayla Honorable Tumanjai Banjul South la MP I diamo menke député bungo to be on this very insane proposal. Il a fait un député ou il a fait la jol kafula nyame speaker and deputy speaker. And it all député ou fond il allowance residence allowance maybe in budget ko. CD Keita is very wicked. CD Keita man la fi Gambia la. Andung atolu mol mel yalo ngal ka CD Keita fa sa. Wallahi nalma wuli ale tonya fa CD Keita e mbal ni CD Keita be ke la bol kilimo le ko. And this is not a joking matter. Go and look at the estimate 2020 to 22 salary increment proposal. CD kete nyama toya menkala 2023 budget okono. Inyanta speaker la Joe from $650,000 per annum kadaka samba 1 million. CD kete le nyama toyaki. Hani mambure manyingi. Bare mba be read la le janne. Alsa kalamuta andabe WhatsApp group ol kono albe siya kanyi. Ala nyin talta ya aliaka la Facebook oto momu ngana député ko anon député nyi budgeto fasa imu UDP lati bang imanta UDP into me criticize la nyi platform to publicly wallahi and nobody's going to stop us ibe UDP le bang imanta UDP député nyi budgeto support National Assembly imma wuli yenyi budgeto against mbalo na ko ite mo Gambia jawolete ati mo foirul jawolete. I am very upset this evening. This is pure madness. Nyamato ya mantambinyina, banku din jaw ya nyamantambinyina. Nko Gambia multa lola ka mulbul halintol nga na nafulu nga fufu nga talanyo tema ngatanga na korallo ha ngi diam lal bule diam. The nonsense got to stop. The nonsense got to stop. Ndole ba stop la. Ndole banku di ngole ba stop la. Namana man sekunda je men tilimbal yato ko adam barola man sekunda. Bari nga Gambien ol dandala nyin nale. Ba fala adama bu mo ken doleti. Ha ya jame ketatene ya jame la jaw ya nga fole. Nga ya jame la jaw ya fo nyame be barota fo wala nyam. Ndol man jamme kong because of jola le mati. Nte dente ma kom because of jola do. Ma kom fam ala maral nya ma la fu wala. So niye meyontul wuli ka jamme kelendi. Fo ala inde ma botaji o kele kilingo nyanta wala wulindi la ni mansa kunda tilimbalo kama ani ni minister tilimbalo men kam tako CD Keita jaran ko la CD Keita tilimbali ata bake ntere walati na ninga so taro soto momo la kuoto so ndenga vel okay fo kari wo men malundi la ba moma malundi folo de CD Keita mo tilimbal baleti CD Keita kam tako amanke fuaro dimoti amanke senela dimoti moluga Fabakary Tombong Jatta wolle jalay Fabakary Tombong Jatta wol danyalo nyinti alin kakari wolu jalay but Fabakary Tombong Jatta manyi below deda amanyi budgeto bota Ministry of Finance man sakunda le nyindada ni momo e Fabakary Tombong Jatta woga député wolu nde blame lam la ni approve bari jadembe du naje Na video is really confusing me a little bit, but I'm gonna be stabilized. But I'm gonna voice more. That is very, very important. To nyimbe ke kam kuma kalantangol be fogam Adama Barrow ko ni momo matela do ko fo momo be diam la bar ka fate mantal do gola o man soto subhanallah so ni mo membe sirin tolu nyaato he's out of touch akate be do gola ako mol nyaaba la do ko de la do ko lale be ke kan dinding tansay wala dinding taworo lay fa banko kan out of paracetamol syrup ne yalanko pharmaceutical companies or pharmacy owners or irresponsible minister of health official or the minister of health Amadou Samate very irresponsible femmanke dindin tanse nim fe yabanje so adama kata lo bolon kono abe nyin to men ay gambienol yab ay gambienol yab faka fo gambienol ko ha ndebe do ko wala e ko farabo e nyama ke barawle nyama diga adama tulunta gambia adama be tulunta gambia no lal bari drama fanam be ke kanji Amad Ba moyen call ako Amad Ba is in charge guy how ako nyeko Adama Barrow be Amad Ba le bulo kono ngai mane gada ako nyin to kono Amad Ba iko kunum November 23rd Adama Barrow Amad Ba le be Adama Barrow samba kan kaya samba bamala sate oto ne yalango is a hamlet and aba murunde come from place to place villages or me yalango amantre la itinerary fongo kan iko ay tabiro kele but iko menena ke Amad Ba cooked lunch hoping that Adama will go there but ngama iko decision on ni nata recently Adama mantaji anu me kibaro flan denya akonya Amad Ba story building ay wala loyal family compound akonye ko dega Amad Ba is in charge akonya Amad Ba leke akonya na akam da ko atelon president mo fonti nga akonya ha bari Adama betala la kalanta ndiam la so far mamoy diamul kono mafonte mamoy abi UDP la kumo fala warabe gara wala la bo ako diamul lal bo letu diamul ngamla ben tolle la ako ndol man kala soto ndol nga diamul te be do ko wala ya arambaro tonya ela do ko ken ndol fana mula nga diam ba ete kala soto len ndol man kala soto he bari molu me man kala soto ni te kawul reference ngam ete kalanta yata ndol famati bigo ngam ni mo man kala soto do kala ko fono ngam ete kalanta yata ndolti na ite problem be ite kuna bankola karola wala siyata ndolti bari kon tolo diamu lalo ndol man haaju soto ndol ngabu diam ndol be diam lal inshallah as long as man sa tallay nengul tumbulu ay da jata ken dal tumbulu ila kalanta ya ila tilimbal ya be men na banko kam ba on tol lekete dañi ite ni la family ndol fuore yata nyaonya Gambia government bu kan tol la salary jo Gambia government bu kan tol la bill jo ite la essence on tol le ka sey ila dundan deni kon tol le ka sey ila domoron tol le ka dila so nin tol metela ko mo fu mo be kere wo se ken tol fana bol furi yati e be moment dañi ni kam e ka balundi woyetara di am ko mo kana di am ite lo jumati Adama Barrow ni ko kuyati woto bo mo la state house nga chow me wulindi jamme Musa Kama ngabe no state house sa wala ka jamme Musa la kuma fo hardly modi ala kuma fo nimba fo la fo ni nga reference bar bo bugala kuma fo abe equatorial Guinea mun la je na haju tije faka konton ne faka siman ne it is not our damn business Gambia be atalbe marolin tolla almost 1.2 billion 1.3 billion dollar economy la at the time for 22 years wala na niya jamu ya digale bari bukaje mola mome yalon ko asobe atale ite ko ka mo kalantan wala ite ka wala reference ha nin na dia mo buke dew e kan jabe monela ndede momo kantela kuma fo ndengalon ko ni mo kalantan wala ndebe ko reference bari ni de ka mo kalantan wala jabi o te kalanta yata mo mul famati simple as that banko fela tinyata corruption be kerim fo fo la sokotal ka funti e ka fo ko kool tinyata le ndolo kany buto sufi amon samone meli yen tolu against 2021 election mel ka audio de da jam e kata radio bi wolle fon ka funti ka fo dega nguur gi doxut way adama mom baxna way ministre si ñoo bon naka la adama muna bax te ministre si bon how does that work? How does that make sense? Nin suwo kono ma ragle ika suuti yo bete ala ver korel ma bete ya njoboti ñoo bon rek way borom kër gi mom baxna lolu foko wër lolu waxi na fi xala because bugulo wax njibi dega ana adama baro moy yalla bañ ko wax dega adama nit la comme ñun man de man dina wax adama baro te duma ko saga way dega bu set wecc bobu dina ko wax si plateforme bi te xamna ne def ñu dé déglu su fekkee ne duñu dé déglu kon du dega suñu wax yi dinañ continuer diko wax dega way de kenn du ko saga nak man de man duma ko saga amul njiriñ nit ki mun nga wax sa soxla si jar ak tegin te fekk sagalo nit saga is a sign of weakness si man yes weakness la da nga wara control sa emotions no matter what bul saga way nga jaar si dega tonya ne dingo isa fo no moy ne manen o tonya ne dingo ka même fo baroye wala ka kamfa nanu ay ta fam fay Atlantic Ocean kono Atlantic Ocean sudeta number 1 marine parade la de bari tolbe tonya mbe o folayen because na banko wa dole tinyaka bari wala be ramaka yudi pel may banda ballo tonya ka fo nyim platform to ani platform dolu melialo ngal yi lonne wala nal ka sawarne na raja wati alkal lamoy fi su fekkee na dañoo wax lu am sense dolo ñu déglu YouTube voilà why once again mbal tento la melialo ngal ka stars will donate to this noble platform. I appreciate every donation matters. So diamo bi abumbabe wara la dani wala na député wolti mbato ngata kacha fo kono proper to manda tol dol man information soto asike dol ya soto bari Gambia lo nye baban koti ntenga bela député wo dol fo bije wala kan tolo nene le yeta député bu moto mbe tuman jala diamo play la liye janne momentarily pral tuman jai abe no 5th legislature le bari this 6th legislature Tumanja is on fire. Amanga UDP député oti de PPP la député olom yalom PPP farata fulatile atebe di other PPP company. Thank you so much Shena Bunyinjai. I'm also very proud of you, my cousin. Tumanjai be dia moment na halina député ol mantra kan ndema mafo député ol mantra kan de bari man na député ol la dia mo ko moy but I expect Tumanjai dia moment ke ñi ñama to budgeto me yalon ko jarankol la Sidi Keita ndolu jarankol la Sidi Keita ben fela be jaranko be doya kam jaranko be malundi kam ngo mambure njay ma ñi ñama bambure njay ma ñi mañake mune be Sidi Keita bulala ñinna yamara Sidi Keita ko ngoni amang kaput bang de bere nga ñen ki jolem fa mbat nga na ri dalé jam tonya de hada badingo ni be diamo la tala tonya kan malote satala je bari ye fa saroje hada mani ke tunko kan fa saro mer go werulo ko fen gatchi rek mo la sey top dega ngeen olof bobu nonu olof bu set wecc la wax fi xamna ne suma mbokki jaare ñu bari degguñu olof ñoomin kay tam dégguñu olof waaye anybody kuy farfarlu te wéruloo ko fen nga wér ko si yëfi farfarlu gàcce moo la see topp war ngeen a dégg olof njaay boobu noonu soo leen ko déggul ngeen laajte suma cousin bi sene bu njaay moom dégg na soose bu set dégg na olof bu set waaye fasaro ne yalon ko ma sembendi to nyaka meneke nomaji wala maloti ran la sewu set li mbam farde mu fasala ni me fasala be kala to nyale kam so binin kaytole dunta whatsapp forumol kono na UDP député wala forumo kono nte sewu seri li ndata jele ndiamu taji ndamama ndiamu jede karamba touré ndiamu tajede ay toñaf be karamba touré templo baga membe america mo jama haji soane wala nan ko mo kendolo banko din kendolom haji rana haji be kuku kono de cheikhu sedli kan jiko soto kafo ton haji mo banko din kendoleti URR la haji soane mello tan UDP député yala basse barama soto But I got short a statement or Malcolm Nafako, no, don't sugarcoat. He has said it. Non-UDP parliamentarians is doing like Tumanjai us doing in that house. Alaji S. Dao, when he was asked to apologize to Barrow, he directly replied, and sorry, I don't understand even Safe. Maybe you need to rephrase it. Mela Safe understand. So Tiala don't Swedish so let Albangele come back. I'm sorry, but I don't know what you tried to put there. I Mela Safe don't understand. I understand the sugarcoat bit, but what followed, I didn't catch that. Okay, so saying, let me go to this National Assembly Service, details of establishment, salary. Speaker, Mamu Fabakari Tomonjatari, Ala Joe, 2022 approved. 658,554. Willie Kemeworo, Willie Tan Lulu ni sei, Dalasi Keme Lulu, Tanna ni saba, Sangokono, Ika Joe Walla, sign CD Kete Menke budget over 2023 estimate. Ko Enyanta, Fabakari Tombonjata Jola, 1,560,000. This is this is crazy. Sidi Kedangamara Akungo Kaputalis. So ala fide ñin la jo kafu so nana deputy speaker mo Sidi Nyaka Jomjai sayabe 551,100 akoyo wala jo ba kafu la 716,430 ñi la salary damalti la allowance wol fanam bijele. All right, majority leader Billy Tungara wobe 540,552 but ako wo ba kala 702,718. Minority leader memo Alaji Estabot UDP la Alaji Estabo ako be 510,000 but ibo taka for 603,000. All these crazy increments. Members of the National Assembly will be 24,000. No, ngamere bela salary combined on yenti. 24,950,000. Sai wolula salary near increment of abita 32,448,000. That's the members of the National Assembly. Principal administrative officer will be 192,700 or tabically 250,000. Okay, let me administrative staff. I'm not too bothered about the civil servant. Okay, this is per annum. This is yearly. Sangolom. All right. So Nimu Sangoleti it's not because they cannot pay Fabaka Tombanyara 1.5 million a month. So 1.5 million. Okay. So these are all annual. Nimu Sangoleti. All right. So, but need that a responsibility allowance, speaker for a responsibility allowance, saikajo, really keme saballa, samokono, ala responsibility allowance. But he left it over and kafola yake, wuli keme nani, wuli muang, 420,000, ala responsibility allowance. Residential allowance, come abe dame, kofanan toleka residential allowance speaker, wofanan 300,000 saikajo wala, samokono, but he left over kafu 480,000 wuli keme nani wuli tansay ning fe wuli keme nani wuli tansay. Telephone allowance speaker 108,000 say ka jola telephone sango kono to legala telephone fo nanjo so say yo maintain le 108,000 imo kafu. House rent député wol la house rent to members ila fita député wol fanan pour ila rent pour ka dila pour ila bunjolu bu luasu jolu totally is the global is 6,840,000 ne député wol be la rent kaftu ka be kala million woro wuli keme say wuli tanna talolu sa wobita wuli tang million tang 260,000 10,260,000 so ni be kafu nyola. Sitting allowance members of the last session comme ni dunta session okono sitting allowance ke jo men sign 2022 6,840,000 sa wobita la sorry no wobita 8.9 million ibe ofran kafulale so what is 8,760,000 so abita 8.9 million right now. Constituency allowance to members ni be yai wala ila tunnol to dibite woli ke jola manke friti so dibite natalia mo kane bulo ko si ya foy ko he kare kantol hatile ke jowo fongolale ila nyin constituency allowance so saying million tan lulu 15.9 million so ila fito yo tuano to le mo kafu that is not increased of 15.9 million ne dibite wol bela constituency allowance kafu nyola million tan lulu anin wuli keme kononto okay akamta ko wuli keme la abali ayke million tanin worodi. Responsibility allowance National Assembly say 1.2 million numberi abita 1.5 million. Deputy Speaker abakari Sidi Nyaka Jomjai ala responsibility allowance fanan say ka jo 180,000 wuli keme wuli tansay bari yo fanam clafi la frakala 300,000 comme fa bakari tombo njata ka men soto sign fa bakari tombo njata tay la fraka fulale kake 420,000. You see this madness in this government. Deputy Olo basic car allowance to members Deputy Olo la fitaka idonto fanan puruka car allowance de la ni mel la fita ni o fanan be kafu nyoba serum yeme approve volum million mo ni warawlati 27 million 360,000 but sai lafta kafulali yake million tanni sabati 34,800,000 comme nietul bel allowance ol kafu nyoma. Responsibility allowance deputy leaders ol 120,000 sai iba kafula 240,000. All right. Responsibility allowance rent allowance for the clerko wo fananka jelle soto 60 wala responsibility allowance 60,000 ila fto kafla ya double $120,000. So telephone allowance for the clerk on your telephone allowance soto saka wuli keme le soto sa ila fta kala wuli keme 108,000 wuli keme ning sei ali nyi nyama to yaje be menyi man sekonda. So Gambia man po basin to nyalom yeji dibete wolje kuja mababa je ba approve lale because député wol fongola famma ko yole be jang minister ka muneke e ka député wol kani ke deyndi nyina la ngo a poor country like Gambia ngo we are supposedly poor every time bita julu tala bita IMF bita World Bank wati ko COVID-19 Ukraine war banko kodo man soto na l'hôpital no hayna nan hani boro fo ko soto nim men tate couranta e ka prescription o safe ni koy takke formation de boro sa l'hôpital man boro sa ale député wol jibe bina ma ñaan tilimbal ya men kala jam ale jibe de ñinam banko la pot bari député kilim vulta men diamo ta menum honorable Tuma Njaiti mbala diamo plela liya jam al sala moy ay kumo men fo je is breathtaking nga expect ko honorable Alaji S Dabo UDP la senior administrative secretary Banjul North sorry Brikama North la MP abenyu commencer fa nga expect ko honorable Mari Cissé abenyu commencer fa nga je ko Fatou Cham membe sani mentere nga wulta nyanta nyi sifa le fola nga expect ko abla Kante Mohamed Kante na wulta be jine fola Lamin je sane me yalongo molko abe deyrine Brikama South and mo buka diamo ko mo to nyalo nga expect ko na diamda UDP député ni man india mo sifa fo doron then you will be found wanting ali la moy honorable Tuma Njai la adiam kam
the honorable member for Banjul South.
Thank you very much, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, I would first of all like to thank the committee clerks of this August House for the great work that they have done by spending the whole night in this August Assembly preparing a report for us. I thank you, clerks of the National Assembly. Honorable Speaker, I think looking at the Honorable Minister's statement and looking at the budget, I think that our government does not love this country.
Thank you.
They do not have the feeling to nurture our children in this country. Honorable Speaker, $6 billion in salaries alone, not in administrative cost. Honorable Speaker, and we say we are a poor country. Honorable Speaker, the median age in this country is 19 years old. We should consider the life and the livelihood of our children.
Okay, menyen translate la bao honorable Tuma Njai be diam kan angele kangol la honorable Tuma Njai men keda Banjul Sawla député be men fokan tubabu kan do jam mba audio mba be play le bari sakara translate ali ka français mba di man ninka moy lali ani surwa moy lalu meli an ko non tubabu ko moy ba be kuma men fokan ja kuma ya batale ako beray konton droke kamobe konton ka klaxol konton akani okuyata ako bar brate nyinje atela miroto ko Gambia mansa kunda mam balafa imalafi nyim bankola ako nyim mansa kunda men bisiring imalafi nyim bankola ako ni Gambia jibe median age to wala nyinti ko average age banku di jamala age ibe 19 le wala mo jama mu fondinke wolleti so nyina la initial reaction ti alinga continue kala diamo la moy.
We should be investing in education. We should be investing in health rather than paying ourselves, feeding ourselves out of the poor people of this country. I will start with this August Assembly, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, to see the salary of the Honorable Speaker increased from 658 million to 658,000 to 1,560,000. I feel ashamed to call myself an honorable member, Honorable Speaker. I gave myself for service. I did not give myself for the poor people to feed me and my family, Honorable Speaker. When I saw this, I felt embarrassed. I did not want to come to this budget session because I said to myself, there is no need because we are just sharing the cake in our pockets.
Okay, Honorable Tuma Njai kamen fojam. Ako bankolom de ntolo ateni mira kon tolo nyanta depaso bumba dila seno bundala jata kende ya karamo bundala ako baray menje ni bojoto kono tipi tewolu pour speaker dipide bungola nyaton ko fabaka to mon jata membe no APRC ni ala namana adama baro fu anamana carte o fayay en carte o fayay mala fi adama gagné bi wolo adama wolo tobon adama jamfantum baro adama bitre ya baro ay wala ta aya ke speaker di sa ko munatin na fabakari la jobe bola wuli kebe woro wuli talulu ni sey sango kono e ka men diala sain minister e men samana men keda jaranko la sidi ketati ko sain ibo jo kafulale ya ko 1.5 million 1,560,000 ako fo birate ni jam malutale ako amaltale a jahalta so honorable Tumanja lumo wo fi de mom dal mo ne si gis-gisam bi bu mu gisee lii moom dafa ne nguuri Adama Barrow bi bëgguñu Gambia moom si xelaatam dépasse bu bari dañ ko war a duga si fànn agriculture health and education waaye bu mu gisee ne speaker salary am bi boo xam ne mu doon nekka 658,000 per annum léegi ñu ngi propose ne pour yokka loolu noonu 1,560,000 mu ne moom dafa waaru mu ne ndax lii moo war a xew si dëkk boo xam ne dëkk bi dafa ñaaka te average age of Gambian youth si is the median age is 19 mu ne lii gàcce la dañ continuer di déglu Honorable Tumanja.
Going home, feeding ourselves. Not only that, but to see the responsibility allowance, the residential allowance, the roving allowance, and all those for the representatives of the people. It is embarrassing for me to go back to my poor constituency and tell them that the meager resources of this country, I am paid that much at your expense. I took an oath, Honorable Speaker, to serve and to give back to my society, not to enrich myself. And even if I go to the Constitution, Honorable Speaker, it says that we shouldn't deliberately enrich ourselves. And increasing our salaries is deliberately enriching ourselves. And that is an embarrassment. I think as a National Assembly, we should not accept any salary increment. It was in this August Assembly that we sat and discussed the salaries of the ministers and denied them, even though they went behind our backs and increased it. That is their problem. We offered ourselves for service, Honorable Speaker. We were not appointed. We were elected and we offered ourselves, Honorable Speaker. And I think we should think of our people when we do the budget. I'm not allowing you to observe me. I don't have that time. When you are on your own feet, observe yourself, please. Thank you. Honorable Speaker, when we go to the office of the President, Honorable Speaker, I have seen new units, ICT units, being established at the office of the President. The office of the President has, whatever they call it, the person that does her public speech or whatever, that lady. Why would he need another ICT? Why would the Honorable, His Excellency want 6 advisors? How many ministers does he have in addition to the new ministries? If the President is telling us that the ministers are not good enough, I told this August Assembly here last year when we did the budget, if he is implying that his ministers are not good, let him sack them and apply and appoint advisors. The ministers, according to our constitution, should be competent enough to advise him on any policy under their ministries. And if they are not good enough, and if that is what he's implying,
okay, Maringolu Albela Maka Yuripola Banda Balla. Naja modo e safaro ka jang ako Honorable Fatou Cham sani menterem fana me dayrin. Well, akadiamu committee meeting oltole. Ankala diamu moy committee meeting, but namere generally mo jama consantale ko abuka diamu but ngame hopefully bawo honde bu tuma jam musolati anu say ma yakumba soto naso assembly fatu cham sali mentre to honde bu tuma jam diamu menke nga expect na fana sita bo dia anum député wolu député wolu alsika fuarol hakola in fact tuma jam kan nyim voting she doesn't need to remind you guys. This is embarrassing. Banko fuaro men kam to Gambia. Me alonko, we have a national debt of 80 billion plus, 90 billion plus, the combined national debt of the country. Wati mbita julutala. Amam meja na classroom ol to iko 700 for diningol me alonko mang sidula so the classroom ol kono. Atolu dibitolu nyimbe kalam ta atole kalo jangal kafoko lack of resources. Ali kanal fongola interest o jibe ali nying salary increment allowance increment for the MPs ala reject in totality because honde to manjay kam fo jan atol le sita jan ale député wol ale minister la salary increment or reject even though they went behind it since backs ya increase akola fo jan to manjay lu mo fi degala and every well-meaning Gambian we have to stand in solidarity amut yefi party ngani expect ko hondebo alaji estabo majority leader na flota ala salary increment o même propose about reject lale and we expect that from him hani bututo hani tondo kana ka fuje alaji estabo reject yours diamu ya foko itela salary increment for the minority leader you don't want it even men sotakan is okay even propose ko be ila fata men ka fuletama ya be ka fu seno bundala ala fa ka to lani ala wansol bla bla fa bakari tombo njate be men kafulala nyin salary ba 1 million yeta ya di seno bundala ngani expect from every MP andung yala nyanta me understand on the social media mbalu be la diamo la moy la killing nin député funta we are not trying to intimidate anybody because al kafole ko diaspora ko le fo muta muneti ngo moyle ha nyin diaspora yen nyin mutako itol lebentol control la malu control ali nyanto men soto banko kan won nyanto soto because ning abe coloring al kafole diaspora ali be nga banko bondi woto mo buka fo ha diaspora ko li fa mutam neti nim fundraising sita mo buka fo jan diaspora ko li fa mutam neti bari nin nata kan opinion di isen dole je ya foko nyin diaspora ko li amere ko to leta molti hani banko kan bele kanyanta je comme ala la kuolon doron ndolbe sirim bantala banko kan wumu ala la keroleti bar atolu ndolma mam banko kan atoluti bar atol fara mam banko kan tolti bari nanata tonya la karola mba folale nde monya kono jibela député wolu be nganta bala nanyin anu atolu membe la may ka momo ali message o ki alla député wolje kilin ala akila box o kono momo ni député denta WhatsApp groupe wala ni la député o bi ali audio bla je pour ni salary increment o me alan ko billion woro il afta Gambia la da passo il afta be dunde la nyin pour nyin jola karola ya be reject momo wulita ning NPP député wolu ba fa sala that's their damn business de ko wol mambal fi bankola mo wolon atolu membe opposition lafita momo ya bulo wulindi ali yafo ko nyi incremeno malla fi fennaji ning vote keta independent wolu lata NPP kan yenyi bojoto pa ndal criticize la mbalo nakali yalla kato damuleki andum bello la janne ngal fasa mbafala opposition wolu ya rejectle bari independent wolu ning NPP then in that case keba sabali dal criticize la Bob Turetal criticize and dese wucheli dal criticize the fashion sabale mbal bari député manyin incrimeno ima criticize ndese wucheli le nakalani na penobe mbola janne hanate itele UDP law because ni molbe diamne savo muntuma le kari bonata UDP ntede wax bobu nonu bodo massa abuka hanim dung abuka mboda le fang ngo yen saba UDP nso wala bari ka faytele UDP kanunti mbam far bi temboto mbere kanyanta ji so that doesn't mean that it tata UDP le kabre 1996 so wala tin na nie kuke mamman ko le ante sefu sen nyanta folale nyanda nyina bondela na diabolo kono woto salon kon tolman pare to nya fola nyoye pour katra UDP Thank you so much, Bob Ture. Thank you for sharing this audio with us. UDP Finland chapter la boss. Kafoko chapter UDP in 1996. What doesn't give you automatic right. Kafoko mote criticize la because UDP mo Democratic Party. Ngamaran call. And nyimu national issue lati. Nyimanke party kuti. This is a national issue. This is about the budget. A lot of United Democratic Party le toyal and wolum pa modu boja nyine fa la platform to and don't agree to le ko depuis do do ni ko li ka fa ha UDP len te dundi jang bari ni National Assembly me banko be leji wo diamo ali nga landi karala alin kana tawunyola munati ne manta law independent wana ne lota on a UDP ticket and wala na UDP dingolu because you lota UDP la wol beta ta ñun sonkara hormari kare hormari ngoko konko bela itata lo rango jamfara nyawnya ko batu neketo so ali UDP ko le voices la may molu me yalon ke represent you have to listen to them ntama fo ko be diam ko mobile bari ngam mo la action je WhatsApp ko no le bri ñin nata ngam mo la different reaction je mo temale be kamfari WhatsApp ko no anu hani Gambia haji swane wol sifalu e man kontan ñin na amanke ko diaspora da malonde ñim batara ya ñanta stop la no banko kan ndeka Gambia je ñame ye Gambia la doli ye Gambia jele ali nga molu bula ye diamu dolu ngam fawol e ñin député kilimul la wulta jam ye clothing allowance dina yalla wala tinna dol financial that we don't help mo dolu fundita je ye fasa people like myself Bob Ture and others Karamba Ture and others raise question marks around this clothing allowance député dolu fon kam fatan kama man te kay suma yoon ne ko fa ne meme kam falan kama fam nde bu ka kala bu dafam because nde bu kite dañi di te bu kan te dañi ne patio le mbole so ni kam fatan kama mon woman nde fa I don't even notice but wotati na to ngalu horoma ngal buña bari ñi député ñi salary increment no lota ko ha ngani allowance increment support le mbe UDP activist men bebe Facebook auto ani WhatsApp oduma ali nga mari oppose whoever the person is ali senela lo makoy ñin dindi wol fele banda dindi se tanse al kale committee le create wo committee fond be mo nekk kam kabiri wo committee a create moment update moy iko ngamari 3 months le dila victim wol fele man fen sot ngamane moy Fabakary Tombong Jatta e mun do kule ke Gambia fo Fabakary Tombong Jatta should be remunerated 1.5 million 1 million why Sidi Njai la salary bita 700 and something thousand wona la ala won sol mankeli Sidi Njai ka telephone ala won soto Sidi ñing alka telephone ala won di speaker la wala nga modo le jam this is what we are saying okay Dogo, why not you to the National Assembly and stop saying nonsense? Tafa si selo wati. Okay. I don't know if I can address Kamfani Modole Diamukam. But Tafa, if you are talking about me, I don't have to be in National Assembly. And the fact that I'm not National Assembly doesn't mean that I will not criticize National Assembly. I'm not interested to be in the National Assembly. Simple and straightforward. I am not president of Gambia. Does that mean that I shouldn't say anything about the Gambia? In the West, people not criticizing the leaders and the parliamentarians are those ignorance 101 thing. I don't want to be distracted. But here the Gambia from Kuntaya Watajebake. Ikan nonsense nin filibante nin taunte diamu mo Gambia no do me ko ko sorontare. To abudu jang nim mo be ala elected member criticize kan. Wo nyama to ya diamu itafola ko taita lo yeke Congress or Senate or yede. This is idiocy 101. Wala na Africa be koma. Ikanyin kalabante ya diamol moy Gambian community dama ha targeted deputy fo jam molle bu kena deputy wol nga mero do lon janna wut a diamta radio to ayala deputy wo muta aya criticize ayala prime minister criticize bari mani idiotic statement moy anglais wo eta fo ko tayta lo yeke deputy woti yebo diamol. What's wrong with us? I'm giving you a response. If you want, you can call in and we have a debate. But you cannot come here and you want to be idiotic about issues. I don't have to be an MP. Just because I'm not MP, it doesn't mean I'm not. This is our taxpayer. We are paying remittances. We are paying to our country's development. Momo be diaspora je nyanto soto ka diamo. Melbe Gambia nyanto soto ka diamo because diaspora is contributing to the national economy even more than the industrial sector. Ngayame the central bank la governor figo so bembo. Diaspora remittance. Okay. So I'll Canada ko fam. I'm not going to work, but more idiotic statement, I will give it back to you. And I will show you that you are an idiot. Ni momo want to be an imbecile. We will show you who you are. What are Africa become? Jan every day in the West, people criticize their presidents, their MPs. But Tubabol will faham tali. Western world will faham tali. Jan hani police commissioner and molke criticize it. Hani la police ikafo protest dole keta jan amamme back in London. They were the commissioner in London, people were saying all sort of things against the commissioner. For Wolfana Idavolo, ni momo ni lafte itake police. Ale nin tafasi se bola nyola. Ale nin tafabola nyola. You know, and I think his picture is there. We will try to expose this kind of people. New latina banko be tinyaka. All right, new more latina tumando. Itala mol bantra victim or kono mele yalam ko ila dinni mol band. Maybe bala faso do. And told we do. Okay. All right. This is what happens. So let me continue with the budget. Ngala moy honorable Tumanjala wala fisata nganying mo kalanta si falu address. Albela maka yuri pe na banta balla. So we will continue.
His Excellency wants 6 advisors. How many ministers does he have in addition to the new ministries? If the president is telling us that the ministers are not good enough, I told this August Assembly here last year when we did the budget, if he is implying that his ministers are not good, let him sack them and apply and appoint advisors. The ministers, according to our constitution, should be competent enough to advise him on any policy under their ministries. And if they are not good enough, and if that is what he's implying, that they are not good enough, let him sack them and appoint advisors in their place. But as a poor country, we cannot be paying ministers and be paying advisors and be paying deputy advisors. Come on, we are a poor country. Instead of thinking of ourselves, 6 billion in emoluments alone. Come on.
Personal emoluments alone. Personal emoluments. Crazy.
People, not our pockets. We say that when you are a politician, your skin starts shining. And I'm starting to believe it. Once you are appointed a minister, before 2 months, you marry a second wife. You start buying homes abroad. Come on. At the expense of who? At the expense of the poor Gambian? No way. Mr. Speaker, I am ashamed to call myself a National Assembly member. To be honest, I did not want to contest again. The only reason I contested was to show them that I can come back to this August Assembly. And I did against all odds, Mr. Speaker. If they want, they can die seeing me at the Assembly, but I will come and I will speak my mind and I will go home and I will eat my lamb. That is who I am, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I looked at the Ministry of Justice's budget. Mr. Speaker, we have TRRC. Mr. Speaker, we don't have the commission anymore, but we have the recommendations of the TRRC. Mr. Speaker, is the president not willing to act on the recommendations of the TRRC? Sometimes I wonder if he is, because to be honest, I'm not against anybody, but you've suffered for 22 years. And after 22 years, 2016, we thought we were embarking on change. And the Honorable President imposed certain people on us, and I think that was deliberate so that we will not implement the recommendations of the TRRC. Mr. Speaker, if you look at 2021, the TRRC, 46 million. 2022, 0. 2023, 0. So that is a direct indication that he does not want did not suffer for 22 years in vain. I personally lost my dad under a dictatorship of the previous regime. I'm not saying do whatever, but I'm saying let us work on the recommendations. Let us act on them.
When we were fighting against Jame, Sidi Ketabe Mintole, Sidi Ketabe international job. Yalo Nyimo Sifalu, wala bentola man sekunda. Sidi Keta did not participate in the struggle. Maybe I tell it quietly, I don't know. Maybe I donation or quietly, astaghfirullah. But Sidi Keta, Ajibe Tumanjabe Memfokam, Ministry of Justice, and the budgetary allocation to justice is small. TRRC a white paper recommendation on to implement. But 2022, no allocation to TRRC. 2022, no. Yes, Tumanjaka Menvo, Commissioner Mantrak existing. But the white paper, and Nying Attorney General Dauda Jalo, I Kalanta Yamen for Gambian or Wallagin, Kodo Manso resources Manso. So, Bankola problemoti. Tumanjai ko ate. Nadiam the National Assembly do baloleke dibi barimen atebala diamo fulale aita sokono ayala lam damo and I been for Tonyalo. This is how a National Assembly member gani expect. Yet National Assembly the deputy fuller they can make noise. You don't have to get the votes. You don't have to stop the bills being passed, but you can enlighten the citizenry. Wala na ninga mo ikavo ha ito lesi yatanti homo kunta ya diamolti. Tumanjala ni audio is going viral. Sorty after the show, I will send it to you. Alice Tumanjala Nindiamo, be Gambia din Kendo Beba Lamela, Molbasia come for Rumoko, because a man can Molia Tumanjai Canole, or whatever, I tell like, man you don't like, and Diamo Kendo Leke. Ni Honorable Madi Sisayake in Beolekela. Ni Honorable Suleiman Sahoyake in Beolekela. I said, possibly, we are waiting for them. But we expect all the MPs to be vocal. We expect all the MPs to be assertive. Adama Barola advises on war. Adama has got permanent secretaries, Secretary General, Chief of Staff. By the way, Chief of Staff Mudu Shise, allegedly, mole information o dinako, ikoye nyimenk auditoti for barindingolom. I don't have confirmation of it. Nga mariye ne ko mba ko kisikselare. Iko the Auditor General Shise and in the Chief of Staff iko identare. Iko in fact I tell a recommendation okay for malam for tonyalom somebody alerted me ngai ko mba ko kisikselare. But Gambia anything is possible in that country. All right. So mengena kumayata jawolo nyintiko. It is sad that Gambianolu we are in this sort of predicament. Na dipite wolom tumanjabe nyimem fokam abala fa waratale banko fela be garawri bari yalon ni tara banko ka tebol je membe jam banko ti bagala ñu Albela okay. Okay, Bob, let me see. Bob, let me say your man Jang. Bob Ture, I don't know, you can check your WhatsApp, but the message I got here is the 29th. Malong, I use a different number. One more 29, 29. Okay, Bob Ture, maybe alert me because the message I have here, one more 29 of October message, like any other message on my phone auto. Malong for Natale, yeah, Bob, if you can check again, please. You can check your WhatsApp but I haven't seen any message coming through to my phone yet from you. So if it comes, I will know. So if you can resend it. I haven't seen anything from you. Not the message I sort of from you was the 29th of October. Yeah, my message sort of place. Maybe you can resend it to you both today. Okay, so okay, I told me baby Honorable Tumanjala audio Unika after the show back Kilalian. They Fatima wants it, Sorty wants it. Honorable Tumanjala Ning Diamo Kendolom. But I don't continue Diamo. I don't continue.
Is that what they are using to add to their salaries? I am asking.
Oh, okay. Sorry, Bob. That was so sorty. Thank you. Okay, ngamera Bob ya kiyende. Sorry, thank you. Okay, thank you, Bob. Sorry, now I got it.
Is it reflected in the budget to make sure that that has stopped? That will not happen? Because I've heard here the reason was because we did not have labs to do the test. Mr. Speaker, has that been picked in the budget? We did not come here. We did not fight to win our elections, to come here and eat and take the little resources, take it home and put it in our pockets. No, that is not me. And I know it is not my colleagues as well. I trust you all, honorable colleagues, to make sure that there is no increment. Let us start from home. Let us start from home. Let us not increase the salaries
Thank you,
of the
Tomo.
leadership in this assembly. When I looked at the budget, I was like, wow. The speaker, the deputy speaker, the majority leader, the minority leader, they have taken care of themselves. But have they thought about our children at home? Our schools? No way. There's a school in my constituency that is at risk of being closed, moved to another school. Have they thought about that? No way, but I have. Thank you very much, Honorable Speaker. And for that, honorable colleagues, let us not increase anybody's salary. Let us redirect those resources back to our communities. Thank you.
Okay, mbari walwela maka yuri kwa manama. Shisla jadama. Lafide na keba teki bamba mas. Afai banta ba call sign. Not a free. They will love to in kala reaction towards CD ketala ni madness. And Nakeba should not now come up with a thing. I haven't seen it, or I'm going to wait for reaction of the MPs, because you don't even have to wait for the MPs to react. This document is out in the public domain, and this estimate, no one can extricate the finance minister, because this proposal came from the Ministry of Finance. Sidikera mo banku din jawolati. Ngalangaf. Sidikera mo banku din jawolati. Sidikera malaf nyim banku la jirwala. Honorable Tumanjai kamen fotem. Atela constituency Banjul South. School obije war is in the threat of pro-I close. A co-speaker for Bakari Tombonjata, Sidi Nyaka Jomjai, and in Tolifongola, the minority leader and the majority leader, Bilije Tunkara, and in Hondebo Alaji Estabo, me and Control UDP la, I told him the senior administrative secretary, I told him Banyo Noti, a co Wolunyanta Manakela, a quartela jero to Wolde Fonko to Bambola. And I don't expect Hondebo Alaji Estabo to support this. I wouldn't expect him to support this. I would expect him to say, no increment for him, and no increment for the speaker, no increment for the minority speaker. Well, we shall wait how they are going to react. Again, like I said, we are not dictating you guys, we are giving our opinions. Gambia Deputy will Albalfa Soto Senal Dimoye. Albalfa Soto Senal Dimoye. Albalfa Soto Noloptano, TRZ victim will fele. Victim ol fel hanisa fem manke don bi jede e be wheelchair le kon hanisa bali député wolu nit ñi ni wato sita ale se mo la bunda nok ale kuma dimal fo molier we expect and Bob Touré I know it can sit in soul monitor religiously. Ñun dibide wol bela diamo, we have it on audios. And we put it in the archives so that tomorrow posterity can judge you. Sama ni menata ñinindrola ngemoro la ñu audio kan. I'm expecting all UDP MPs to reject this. What an expectation. And I think they will do it. I don't think they will disappoint us. And I want the MPs to be assertive. Go. Ni momo be député mo la kana yolox diamoke. Député bungo manke, you have to be fiery. You mafo mo neng, mafo mo disrespect. But you have to talk with authority. Ni be député bungo. Comme honorable Touman Diaga diam ñaan. Ye député woje, il alla cordalo wo blati. Al kanyanta je sembo membal wo fonte Fabakary Tombong Jatta. Fabakary Tombong Jatta na banke baro jamfato baro la jamfayati. Fabakary Tombong Jatta nyata duno sibite bunto. Moma kato anu hana lota tale ndi ngate winna. Fabakary Tombong Jatta na lota tale ndi jumale kato faylay. So atese duno député bunto being an elected nominated speaker. He cannot be elected. You people got atoli yalla palasol only. So this madness got to stop. Aliyajele ko nte nyinatina nyin sangonali akroshi na nganna kalimo fay dipitol kan junale because nte sitale nga kulu tenteng. I expect Honorable KKB will reject this. I expect him to. Honorable Yaya Menten Sanyang, I expect you to reject this in totality. Nying independent wala nte boko to ngamala janjambure la independent yo janjambure wala mbola. Noto alliance MP lu fanang. Ale nyen député wolu ale nyen reject. Musa Sedi ko Musa Baji of Talending disappointed la diamotol on health but intama moy so malo Musa ay monefo maybe ne call ke nyato isa fo moli ay monefo so ndema wala diamo mamoy bari nyanta mengala even the noto alliance ale diama la député woli yenin reject andum bi nga safero ke forum dole kono nda fala le forum jumalo for issue of confidentiality in the forum on disclosure. I want to be responsible. But in the formula diamu so for no jan. Ndiamada forum dole kono. Ngo Adama Barrow damma manke Gambia la problem ti. Andu meta nyum fola banta bajan. Yajen tolo Gambia. Nyantan daji ko le falina. Gambia fo ñu wecci suñu jikko yi. Barrow yes moy ndey mbila bi. Barrow moy jamfa kat bi. Way tay problème yi Gambia du Barrow rek néegi député sax problème Gambia la yàgg naa ko wax fii de xam nga lu tax suma affaire man suma boppa dama dee kontaan suma affaire because man suma boppa suma toog suma néeg suma toog fii suma nekk man kenn dama dee wax ne alhamdulilah sibu seddi bi wallahi si digga rek laa nekka jarul kenn wax ma ko man suma boppa dama ko dee xam wallahi suma nekkoon si fen by now noppi naa wala ma wàññi suma wax bi Musa said he cannot resign on Gambian politics. That is not the solution. That is a defeatist approach. Ngalongo is frustrated. Musa said my former student cannot resign from Gambian politics. Yaje mo kalantangolu ikalafi monela mbenga ndaha isaje tolsen na fulul because B ninyi platform mon soto what upol mon soto ñu ne be tilimbali amen kala fo mo be tambila ñinti so men comme pa modu kam fo ñin diamo le nafa so that things would be worst if you resign so don't be discouraged tida bobo kijera kam fo wolom tida bobo kijera ka diamo le menke nafa bale bala ite Musa sedi ka diamo menke ke ba sabar ka diamo menke jammo mo ka diamo ila diamo ka banko dingol nafaale ite fo buka nafaalo mbay mel kala mo wala ka même mo be danina mo kana frustré ñunu alin ni ya wa fo poto joto because pour que resign, that's not an option. Bob Touré, même for business cannot be as usual. They have to be responsible to the needs of the poor people. Thank you, Bob. Melialonko, who's suffering, ascended them to the National Assembly. Fuaro Latine Toltataji. If otherwise, we will same them, may name and same regardless of party affiliation. Definitely, you know, no principle. The political, the deputy doya la nyim platform auto, but me tonya ne di for and mo kana nyim ko maslaha. Gambia dip bankom ni lafta ta nyato fonga tonya for. Deputy nyim budget incremental approve. You will become an enemy of the country, in my view. Maybe I'm wrong. Because nyim budgetary incremental ala di senelal 282 yow damal approve and ye député wol je nyim batame ben kan député wol la lankam adama baro la ni nonsensical advisors wol député wol la approve budget ko no wala na bi fenka kata political advisor deputy political advisor du sanu wala na se kumbalo ko America advisor because député wol la ni extipate wol big itolle yakiji adama has got all these permanent secretaries tala sawda kayre ba jawara fay ni advisors wol soto le Yaya Jammeh fo fayni advisors also to la Gambia député wol mon problème wol lati nin tida boba kijera duntano député bungoro wallahi ngalo na diamuda to manjaji diamo meke andun na dalen na muso Facham, I expect you to be as vocal as Honorable Tumanjai. Facham got the highest number of votes among all the MPs. And alhamdulillah rabbil alamin. And B, like Kumba Jaita National Assembly, you need to fill the space. Yala Tumanjai kan, we have more women voices. We have more women. Ila Diamo you should be more fiery on issues, particularly now that the children and the women. Ya Tumanjai la Diamo kono jang, I Diam I musolo mention. Gambia musolo bataring. Gambia musolo mamboro soto. Nita maternity wing, nita Brikama Health Center, nita of Tanoto, musolo bataring, Marse Wolkono, nita musolo bataring. Ning budgeto should be thrown in the best dustbin. But fonga moment je ka sidiketa fasa. Saying. Mafo mulni sidiketa de kam kelinde wala ko ndal hajoti. But momo kole sidiketa fasa, let's come together and marry against. Ntolu belom da manke mo kelinde. Whoever you are, momo kole sidiketa sanitize la jang. Diaspora, let's come together and call the person out. Alinga nying diamo bola sidi keta la nying yalo nga fale ko sidi keta la budget wala worst Mambure Njaiti ma fo fen kama I read the budget for Mambure Njai na nying mad proposal ol keleba so ning every day me Mambure faja la social media why are we giving sidi keta Musa Seidi I expect you nila program so to sidi keta la name call out ko banku din jawole mati Fatsen Sabali, I expect Naltana membe kering Ali Sidi Ketela Diamo fu Gambia Beya Lonko Sidi Keta mu banku din jawleti. Because Sidi Ketela ni idiotic, this insane budget. Atala don the draft estimate okono. Gambia fonga tonya fo nyoy. And I'm not referencing to Bamba Mas because Jama Ninko ja Melka Sidi Keta Konan Jang. Ngalonko Bamba is but there are a lot of people. I told you I told many city kita sanitize beriaka jam finance minister. But bring you alani kalanta yard daddy, mam moje tell Facebook or yafako has city kita disappointment. Why? You should do that in a judicious way. You praise somebody, nga code pass somebody out janne, bring Bakari Badi Padiemo Shuna, Atata ko Bakari Badi Menga is wrong. Amam Nyamnakera. But in Tola Modo Lujini mo fasa, and I could okay because criticized it. Well, and told phone we are own enemies. So I would like you to call in. And I want to have your reaction to Sidike Dalani madness. I told him Fuko Finance Minister Mujara and quality. So I'll come from Sidike Dafela Jara Malundi. yala nga ñene fale jang ali nga doucement Sidi Keita e jara bele malundi because Sidi Keita abe Fabakary Tombong Jatta la budget a salary increase nearly 1.5 million. On what basis? Namira remuneration on Nico Bakela. If it is inflation, Fabakary Tombong Jatta la clothing allowance, a residential allowance, telephone allowance. Why should his salary be increased? And look at the increment, 658,000 to 1.5 million. That's more than 100%. Yes, it's more than 100%. How can you give the speaker more than 100% increment, Sidi Keita? On what basis? Speaker Damala's salary is more than 100% because 658 times, near 658 multiplied by 2 is 1.3 million. Almost. But this guy is 1.5. So he's got mathematically, he is giving him more than 100% increment. Sikaulan. Gambia for you just in every day Gambia nga jox Gambia nga am nahar. Wala nankale ko bantaba. Saying Adama Barrow ni nga feje nga député bu mo feje la wala ñam. Nda député o dol bi after election ni man di am. Dolo ni benda kam yalam Gambia ñenta mëna bondi la selfishness. Gambiano selfish ta bakele. Average Gambiano. Selfish ta bak. Mbelon tout. Mansula to mankoto. Media in general terms, but that doesn't mean that everybody is literally selfish. We have a lot of selfless Gambians. Their dedication to the country is unquestionable. But in general terms, funga fo nyama. Ntolula interest or woleka override. Deputy Jama Babi je kamaleje. Ndela salary be kafula nyaadile. Ndebe nyin kono sotul. Wala ne molu fajang nyin clothing allowance la. The Kwoku member wrong, that I will not be Kwoku member right, I will not be a party to it. Another more belly fasa. More wulita jang, iko deputy wulu janta clothing allowance. I don't more be wulita. Ali wuli kote kalia for deputy wulu na joy janta kafulani. Ali wuli, go and do the advocacy. Banko ka mealan ko fuarol bukala kubuka mira. The masses continue to be neglected. Well, these MPs, the ministers, the managing directors, wolunga buase di la padiema for 70,000. I wolu don't know padiema konda, and it is true. After Mola called Duma, after the show, akonye se use di li ba itele fe kungole fanu tabang. Nga no kuma mfano de. Nga ndebe Angleterre janne de. Ndebe Europe janne de. Akonye ko bare momen ka kibaro di la de. Ha! Akonye ka mari de. Nga na informantol siatale. Bari na informantol fanan ila level hol be ñoo ñaatole. Dolu bi je wolumu kopolo leti. Dolu bi je wolumu sajino leti, dolu bi je wolumu generalo leti. So na informano dolu bi je ni wole kebaro dina ka koronto len ko read because wolu bu ka fani ya fonye. Ndebe tarla ñaari to ko ngalon ko Adama Barrow keba Adama Barrow katimu president bi Amad Baba yayi na ka samba ba mala ila sate oto ka yayi kataka tabiri ba ka yaji pour ala fata aka Adama le bunya pour Adama e ko Adama man na wo tabiro fo domo wo launch ya rejectle bari at the beginning Adama complied aba yayi na dulal to but brin domor wato sidi ko Adama ngamera balantale kata kontongola ji yalon ya jame bobu ko lo futo so rayde ya jame la ministre jumale nyamate yo nonsense ke thank you so much Bob Touré ntel ñin député o dol bi andu ka jele nka fole ko somday ni be national issue for discussion député on duké dablati duké dabla bari pa modu ye ñim foja ye pa modu la radio ye bring election kana si ñin député o le fonka pa modu bo jam call pa modu bo jam namana fonte de mola ya call de bari nte fong la ñin influence de ko most likely to leka pa modu call ka fay mina lafitana lam fana nga na manifesto wafi bari binga bota ñin kenga aliye jele kata membe kerim mo alte jela de ibe funding ke wala deport kan Gambia alke jele député wol ko wala ko mol fam fuma alke jele ba hani bill killing ñin député wala mo le falin tol ye kabiri sita 5th legislature 6th legislature iko sign wol ya dati April May June July August September October November kare sey sambi wol fana mena sango sila alright bari significantly yemune falin tol ye nada bari fen plot sol kadi fon la ke fon develop nga honorable Fatou Cham to fo janne anu ngalo molbe dolba ko le bafla sewu seli henana be to fo kampanta ba maya american ne mafu ko she's not working there aka participate the committee meeting on defon kala diamol je committee meeting aka advocacy ke committee meeting but I want her to be as vocal as Honorable Tumanjai. That's what I'm saying. Probably not a parliamentary experience like Tumanjai was because Tumanjai made a deputy bodo. But Honorable Kumba Jaita, the first year, she made her mark in the National Assembly. Anu nga fo jana musulu alnyanta kadiamu. Hani banta ba jam fo ni line ol yele kewol leka kolke. Gambia musulu atol leka gulu musulu atol leka ta lof tanodo musulu atol leka ta painful childbirth dol kewol bukata. Ni Gambia la kol sheta musulu le nyanta ka advocacy ke bake. Musol lekata marché auto kewo maybe na ida paso dila dal si keme saba ko keme saba le bente bulu ite musol lekata mati yeddu yefunti pour ya sindi maybe yedde paso fotande 600 ifane keme saba kaji musol lekata nyimbata beta so nata do banko la problème auto ngala musol fana alke front ronasti Lamin J Sane Brikama South molu koy be dayri na de ma fola janne de mol kam ngunu duma lay koy beke ma kawmoy Brikama South la MP and you tefana you are one of MP for one of the biggest consequences Brikama manke komankati Brikama South manke komankati ngam advocacy moy le honorable ma yaaya menten sanyang kante wolu be diamu kangbe police address la bol honorable Lamin J Sane you need to be more vocal because you tefana mu Dipital de Mealonko, you are experienced, even in 5th legislature. Allowing step up to the plate. Ale diamu alla banku dingoli ali start ali banku dingol fasa. Jan tubabu jan nimman sakunda lafta sila mulu kungo tema. Ndolla jan niaja man sakunda funtita. Niaja man sakunda funtita. Ka ala wanso di banku dingola deputy wolle mol fasa na so assemble bringing COVID-19 shita war in Ukraine economic problem ol kata kolea kata yan deputy wolle kata ka pension ol right fight ka mol mel yalan ko la soto bunda mo wala mona nan tol la deputy wol bu ko ñu sifa kay mona na tol deputy wol foma below sponsor national assembly ka for man secunda should become a package maybe ye mol la cash power ye refund mol la cash power kuram bilo comme Sénégal men kata ji muna na député wol mo ko national assembly muna na alma agenda support den natul fon bal la clotique allowance mirala atul ka salary men so alhamdulillah rabbil alamin in a Gambian context abete atale bari même fana be kirin ni ko man ni ko kam ko ni ko nyina tenkum fo sa fon netetu fana tenkum ba malo something like that ndolu même fana dobe Madi Cisse nyini ngaga Madi Cisse is talking Madi Cisse ama me atada banku be yaay wala honorable Madi Cisse kata nying prison cells wolu nying inmate sol mel kataras no prison detainees police station kala ko jibe ndolu banku dingol fanan ali nga jamfa député wala ki dani ka foy ko ndenga kulli nangam le soto na ina na alquran karal le soto na député wo dol fanan be nying complain kan de e ko banku dingol fanam dolu biji because la salary fanam mu nekk ke ni salary fanam soto iba be di la banku dingol mam député wol elect pour everybody ye programme so de kon tala député wo nyanta na la jano na mi nani enveloppe minal ndebe to nyale fola alim tol fanam ngo tala because ngato député wol jelayila bari ning mo e fan soto na honorable MP nga invite la ni fa ama fendina anu député o ning mo occasion soto jang ninge député wol elect babu du jang mo bu ko député wol mo bu ka Stephen Colbert député be fon dilen ite ke elect mo la du ko ke But Gambia fanam dolla culture fanam batandile. So ni moli député ol elect they expect ni momo alquran karan soto nga invitation o ki député han ndenga kila bara man nante la programme la hani janso fo ma denna. But ñim fana ko so député bi da mo nekala wo fana bita ñin la okay nte fana mbadi nga na ala won sol kafu wala na dolbi ji be ñi ala won so I'm not trying to justify this them agreeing this. I'm also trying to caution because ñi side me ñanta ñi side fana malali. Iko isafo nete tu fane sero tala abaraka bake kurubali ni ko nyina tenku isafo nete tu fane sero tala tika fo wala ngama baraka so ndol me yalla ngo fana katuna dipitol batandila amange mo beti mo ni alquran karan soto ye kulliyo soto ye hew soto na dipito nyanda nala of course na kulliyo lu ni futu sito wol they are cultural bari ni alquran karan tanne nyanta kala constituency o kono sinya tan ite ko député o nyanta ka 5,000 ne sama na waran 2,000 how much is that? That's $20,000 in a year. Iba expect la ko député o bo ko bon la min to nyaka 2,000 ne di anu ndol ye ne 2,000 amam fen sama na fo dalasi wuli fulay wala samban to la jam ndol fa na ko man diade so wala na nyin ko député wolu wala ne ma de mbal la side même fana me yalon ka bal patende ma fo kan ndol ka mantra mo la side because député wolu fana mi ka bata wala barki maybe te complain nalia because ni complain te ba fola ndanga karto fa dele nga campagne o kay yalla no la ko la yatale so ni campagne o ko moy karto fa do sim minda la nyante la hajo be jaral. We need to have attitudinal changes in our country ndola banko la ko la yata so fonga ni ndula fanam fo nga député wala nga space dila anu ne député même falam buña anata ila alquran karanta amang ala wonso kiyana kana kam fa kamade it's not possible. We have a lot of requests. I even told diaspora jamfon, look, we have a lot of requests coming. Maybe Bob Ture will have 10 invitations. Ha, ngeke nyineti. So, 10 invitations naka be obe onola. Abe jelle bonla. Jenaba mas me wuta ko jenaba mas ngemuta delegi muta bare musori. Dol fanan kete. Wol fanan no occasion ko jenaba mas I want you to send $5,000. So then General Maskabe respond that budget alone will be 50,000. And nama di men waya fanje. Hande onga invite na fengo. Sometimes when you come on la mega amari amanke ko amala fikadi, but ala circumstance amadi la no intentional important, but maybe next time as adira more. We have to change our attitudes as a country. Otherwise, this country is not going to go. Yes, Honorable Marishi said, a very good celebration of the human rights and expansion of the remand wing. Anala cool jele. My Honorable Marishi, ndemantra janka mo falikulu tentu. All right. But nyanda mane understand na wolo nyinti ko na député wolo laftali na together albanian increment o alia reject in totality. Nal make atutato level. Nal yake mal upload la. And now in this social media age, momo be diamole la diamo will be recorded. Honorable Alaji SW, I expect you to reject this increment. Hanata Billy J. Tungara Batata, later can tata. Because Billy J. Tungara Malafi Gambia. Imagine didn't will bringing AKI victim or didn't will banda. Alcalde below sponsor la teman sign. NPP nga medical deputy killing the Malaya sign. Because one more banku dinja wallet. NPP deputy wall. Ntabukolo address. One more banku dinja wallet. Walning Ekonyam Kumona Adimo be moose. Walning Baro be killing. Ko baro man la fi Gambia la baro be mol dundi kan ni baro ko la kon baro wo kan wo ka Gambia la na flota ka batara ya domo ateni ala minister. They don't love the country comme on Krumanja ya fo nyame ni mol mel yalla ko mam bata Gambia la koto bi wolle be mol la na flo mutale ba hijack le ba domo la bari ko albe me ngom ke kan ni man sekunda sobe o sita inshallah kisi robe kerale ale mol la ko do mo dorom ando mansa kunda sobe obe sila Gambia abe kala jamano menna mota fola barabina la ni mole amere ko fo baro type le be continue na Gambia you are fooling yourself. It's not going to happen. We cannot wallow in this. We can't continue to live on this kind of craziness. for a long time. You know what is going to happen? People are going to resist. People will refuse. Something would happen. I don't know what would happen, but something would happen because more the kamfari wo banko kanne. People are going to resist this nonsense. At a continental no. Baro at a bula teta sirinji yalong. I said this here. I'm insinuating something. Whatever you want, however you want to decode my statement, all right. Okay. So main important ajang Alpha Conde. I need nyama toya like a Guinea. Baraba Kekan, he thought he was untouchable. Alpha Conde. Mbenga jeja na imanyame ki Guinea. Being a Guinea military leader, he is like a celebrity in Guinea Hill because he put an end to this nonsense of Alpha Conde and the military coup better. But situation like an African force, sometimes they go for this nonsense. Is undemocratic. Ideally, military coup better because military coup more after democracy like flourish. But munekati na gibe barona la minister be tulun la mulla kodola. Ni momo fundine ko be peaceful protest kala iko IGP Sanyan another jaranka. There are too many bad jarankas in this government. Let me make that clear. IGP Sanyan is another bad jaranka. Just like CD Kita is another bad jaranka. Ibe fari ni mansakunda le tap. Ntamala mo rekan tola ni jarankol kete. Amalo warata bak. Nyomi wol kay wol fane another nyomi ka furi no soto je men keta I don't know. Queen Jameti. So ni momo lafta protest la Gambia na dogo IGP jorango ko pamito monsoro. So ale nga nyininga sign. Ni election on ale election sunya. Mbali nyininga kande question on la de. Ale luntangol ta ale election register. Ni mol ko be peaceful protest. Satu le am banku di wol nyanta mo rek. So something is gonna happen. We don't want to go there. Mene be caring deputy wolu alina banko fasa otherwise banko be dunkan dinkole kona dunta dinko kona and mene kala bela mantoro we will regret ali West Africa jibe ali chronology of events jibe ni sojarol men be kanyu military coup ke amanke ko ilafita amanke ko malian wol de want a military leader de but ilanye military leader men be je bring ay coup d'état ke ia celebrate la moneketa because nonsense la meta kala Mali. And the same thing like at Guinea, Alpha Conde did the same thing. I'm not advocating for military coup. Let me make it clear. I'm trying to justify why akakenyaming. Muneka kewolo nyutiko because ikamulu nightly from every angle. Nila for protest like we cannot protest. Munana Ghana is allowing the Ghanaians to protest because we're democratic values I will respect. Ama meba ke Ghanaian will fundira. With their placards, equal president will step down. For that, president step down. But I banku di wole nyanto le dira. But a coalition of progressive Gambians left for protest la, iko no permit. Anu niye more detendi, ya hadamali mo detendi, ya tilimbali ya kakang. Imaleol ka resist le. War resistance can come in various ways. Ngadiamu kakilimali. Alin la moy mo la man la finna bankoy dum. Tilimbalia kono tol man la fi military ruler because dunta kono le 22 how many years nata dun dictatorship kono but barona man sakunda ka molu push direction men this can be an outcome ali la moy mol atolu NPP nkolu ali si ali to na baroy because membe kekan West Africa al nyawala le ka fo ko Senegal sojarol le gam fo Senegal sojarol le to la Gambia until 19 what. The wind of change, member cake in Africa, we not asila nya waratali. Deputy Wolmelialanko, they need to step up to the police and they put a nonsense to Mansakundala advocate. Wolufananka take a fakota bamount. So monekanake calamity, monekanake disaster. That's why Africa is always retrogressing. Alinga mira anu nyunu nila nyem palaso do barobe dame bi abuke mira fatu ba barobe dame obuke mira kula wol ka fole ntol wo ngam bumbay dorom ntolle be jam nimbe bitala ni men ko man fatu ba boro nyin $20,000 $30,000 akala bagu kono abeta be dollar fayna fuaro de Gambia man depaso soto. Dinni wol de Gambia man school fee soto. Karam to dinni wol dol bi hani tabulu kendo be kasi kan classroom wol kon. L'hôpital la kamolu ni tata RVTH Edward Francis Small Teaching Hospital. Ye kamoje mol ka kamolu men use. E ka warol. Nani health center ni tata je public toilets all they are in horrible conditions. Inhuman conditions. Mansakunda be mola billion. I feel Adam Baro sidikete 10 million tandiala. Abe nonsense diamola meet the people stop. Diala nani jaranka sidikete. Fadaboko is not only Jara, but Nyomi too. Nyomi nin Jara Belom. Nyomi nin Jara Belom. The Bele be ni Jomin Cole in Jara and Cole member in Mansakunda, they are disgrace. All right. Barrow's government is the most democratic. Yeah. It's the most democratic. Tonya, Tumando ite yo yellow one katla singuri Adam Barrow. Yana atolo musifal meli alongo alman bango kanu. You are democratic and 80 children died and you cannot do anything about it. Kids die because of sheer negligence and irresponsibility. You are democratic. He's wasting 10 million of our money. Nonsense wa when the hospitals don't have it. Yes, yo fale wolo hale ñu xamne ñaka nañ pour toxic classroom bi. Atolo mo shifa le bati na to leka bla mansakuna. In fact, I'm not going to waste my time on you. You just be here. So ndebe di am ko mo hakile male. All right. You don't even know what democracy is about. Democracy is not about just giving people right to talk. And that democracy, Barrow did not give it to us. I feel insulted when people think that Barrow gave us democracy. It's the Gambians that give us democracy. Is Barrow's government more democratic than UK? UK is more democratic. But then the UK government is supporting its masses. When you're a Democrat, you listen to people, and a democratic government should not be a corrupt government. You're democratic and you're corrupt. Corruption is everywhere. Even your own supporters are coming out that there's a lot of corruption. Even Wula Nafulu Sunyal. All right. Banjul Airport, I saw the picture. You got no water, no toilet facilities. One of the passengers landed. And look at this guy, this person here saying it's democratic. You go to the airport, it's horrible. Some of the passengers that landed in Banjul International Airport, the toilet facility is not working, but they spent $14 million. OIC projects, wala na ngo mfalli fadera ma fale jam falli fadera be mallal wala na nko ala fo mfalli fadera ala mouth zip imaja fo nata ako tonya OIC gambeta usla. But he went to platforms upon platform. Because yeah, Gambian the near Palacio Diala, because I'm the communication director, so I have to go and lie and try to mislead Gambians. Fani amomo ka support. Malodro wole ke sat. Fali fadera ni wato kono mantra dairy ma. Abe dairy mana be mona fala ko denk. Because wo fane ni title ndingo men diala. And Fali Fadera, I have said it here. Fali Fadera mumole kono mele alanko when the struggle was on, they kept quiet. Fali Fadera wotuma khaniya jamela kuma jaw fufam. Akanala e kibaro direct. Ha ko nyene kata Gambia bitilo kibaro. Na bota jay tasi. Bari birim fali ngokera turumpeng atelefon itoleta te fam turumpeng. Fali Fadera tata state house ada ami bojan siso hol na doko kanaka barola masakunda fasa. Ye marola man sekunda fasa ya fasa ye futata level to yalon ko sa nyi man sekunda corruption be fari nyi man sekunda tilmbale be fasa man sekunda de dey la ban esa si ko moy di amula le say wo bala ko dole do makam no brother. I am so disappointed in my brother SRC. Dega Gambian dol mu nyam konkoron leti SRC with all these bad things happening. These children died. That time na brother SRC was on Hello Gambia saying all sort of things. But today we have got kids died in the country. SRC is saying no, nada. Because SRC has got a job at the OIC. He feels he's okay. So I don't care. But then why were you condemning the people who were working for Jammeh? That's the question. Because those people too were enjoying. So morally, were you right to criticize those people? Were you right to use the airwaves of Hello Gambia condemning the wrong things of Jammeh. And then by selfishness be Gambians. Tey ñun ñu ngi wax fii Bob Touré mu ngi wax Keba Sabally be diamo kam Fat Sen Sabally be diamo kam Janaba Mas be diamo kam ani mojama ni ala ndema fo UDP man sekonda sita. So the Palazzo di, I'm just giving an example. The Palazzo di Bob Touré, for example. So, for example, purpose new wrong things all make can Bob buka demfo. What a Bob la di amo bina fatala ko. Ninta se we said the UDP man sekonda sita wrong things all make can corruption or whatever. Nganda zip. Huh? We don't tell kala Gambia na Africa ke bati. Okay, momo sina on Facebook. Say we said the Nafi community. Say we said and no, I have to take it on the chin. I have to accept it. So wala nantolu diamu lalu momo be men diam la be YouTube le de ali nga longa men fo de la min konte ka to call kala janne from Nottingham sis la jada maka call ka janne akadiam abakadiam audio to baraka video seya mo janni UDP man sekonda sika jan wrong things all I don't expect it to happen and ko ha mo buka fon la man sekonda criticize what it ending NPP ngolu albere kala 6 and 9 net wala tinna momo be dunna nyim politiko kono brace yourselves and be honest and there shouldn't be any shame in one tender or resignation when you know you cannot alter the narrative, when you know that you cannot alter the dynamics. If I'm with quality, put your resignation, put your head high. That's who said it. Resignation no come on and tell came many along. Resignation. Look, when I'm not convinced that things are not going right in the way I want, I will tender my resignation straight away. I'm not going to let anybody pollute my thingy. Gambia la tabalia walati nangam fan distance from Jammeh government. If I could have been opportunistic about it, I could have gone and continued to serve my country. I could have gone and be a permanent secretary, be a minister on the Jammeh, like some people did, and just be quiet. My conscience did not allow me. And no conscience didn't allow la. Go mobile la fengola. Jumana man la fengola. Jumana man la fi you walk less. Mulana molka la fi Gambia man sekunda dokola. Back even more than Europe. Ngale mbenga delolo because jang. Tonya ka kodo shoto jande but you walk for it. Jang nie la karifa jonata. Ela salary slip or ela wage slip onata. Ya fo ko hit nyin karo e nyina doku. Ika kontan la de. Nin transfer ke la bank. Ika hey you get happy. But how long you work for it? You work overtime. You work normal hours, whatever. You can't do cool. But in Gambia, you know what? Suntu Ture haina na siri na embassy. Nabele wala kaka Ibrahima Dibale Jabi. Suntu Ture. Ngala moile. In fact, this guy is very foolish. Akate kafo Ibrahima Dibale ko. Faifana nyanta keba yala politiko konole. Kanake mol meli yala ko wulmo. Yala mo mali balo. Yala hana mali mo malo soto. Idalika kalambaki. Ni kada nafiko ti mole la nafiko fo yafo iko no. Suntu Ture kuti jang amal lawyer Usenu Dabo praise men. Suntu Ture lawyer Usenu Dabo worship le. Akatarala moto kona nala kuntinya koyo. Al video be jele ka lawyer Dabo jayi ka lawyer Dabo fenkoge bi wala ka kana ka lawyer Dabo be kafu kurungole kono. Suntu Ture. So bini moli ofo ako faran tambulu molu mele alon ko wol mang. Call us names Suntu Ture. Call us whatever name you want. Use all sort of adjectives and color. Gambia no liya London be nim boxo lot of Gambia. Free and fair election. Mafa la nyin tapale de ko Suntu Ture nim tolo malo mo kendoti. Wolne balo nako imanke mo kendeti. Because it's a hypocrisy. Yalo listen. Let me tell you one thing. Gambia no niye dalo kumamenka majority. There is an element of truth in that. Because mo jamale be NPP. But why Molka for Suntu Munafikoti? That's the alleged question. And Suntula in Nafika ya mo belekafo mojama. But there are so many people in NPP. Molka for Nafiko Nika disagree, but in Tama Moika for Munafikoti. Namara moy mole afon na fi ko lamite. But niaje te mo be dalo kan wala jante fam koros la. Because B nga fo jan ntebe nyindi ya mo men be la jam. Nanyin bantaba audio. Yalong, the good thing is this bantaba broadcast on YouTube and Facebook. Right now 419 people have been on YouTube and Facebook combined. So ntebe nyindi ya mo men be la jam. Samanin UDP man sekunda sita. Then lafta calendar ya dia mo kala. Gambia no le right shuttle ka fo sebu sedi limu na fi college. And inyanta folale. Yes, inyanta folale. And I know Gambians would say it if I act otherwise. And until man yanya mo ni na Africa ya ke mo bela na Africa ya fola. Accept it. Because it be enjoyment or no makam. It be ibe suntu mantra doku la embassy wala fato bomben suda ya kidan ay tay netalo luke tenin because ñu buka doku ke this diplomatic service I'm telling you they don't do nothing. They just pay them taxpayers free. So suntu to bela be doku la Coventry. Abe doku la Angaloli wo ala every hour ka doku le ka job. But shine suntu can be in the office I koso dunga ala koso dem suto nyin dem I try telephone or kuma kalantam fola for an hour and he will be paid because it's a fixed salary every morning about allowance about a salary dundural. But Suntu can even go to office late. Now for high Fatu Bem said, no, today I was caught in traffic. Fatu, no problem. Because Fatu Bem said for the Hajila Suntula. Because by the how Suntu is connected NPP. And Suntu wanted to become High Commissioner. Suntu Ture, Ialon Tengalo Medan Knowledge. Gambia do yata baki. Nga fole ko diamo do len tol fala banta bajam because malafika na social compromise. Suntu Touré ya ngini le ni high commissioner ya ngini le ay Montreal be le keji ay fumul madanga dangje anyway let me not dive on Suntu Touré wado so Adama Barrow man Suntu Touré ka bar Adama Barrow fana nyanda ka Suntu ke high commissioner di fanan deni be fatu bomben suda keladi at least Suntu was in the struggle but itamira Suntu Touré le kata fatu bomben suda me alonko abe ICC mo la struggle ko no defut fa tafas li mo de merlo si fatu bomben suda te ñi nak duñu am jom because yeneen yi suñ la offer place gëna way deggo ba place yi ma yelle wu mako way ñom itolu mu fengol leti fe mo fe nata ya kunu ñi duñ de sour ñi xamuñ na sour na ñi opportunity xamuñ sour fatu bomben suda defut tafas Gambia fatu bomben suda was one of the enablers of Jammeh mako wax Fatou Bambensuda was Attorney General mu enable Yaya Jammeh mo tassa mu am liggéey ICC because Yaya Jammeh mo ko recommend nguri Gambie ñoo ko recommend def ko recommendation lolo ta Fatou Bambensuda musuta oppose Yaya Jammeh because I saw it UN bo gaay dem fofu nonu di def declaration Fatou Bambensuda dem ICC lolo tam she went after Omar El Bashir yow nga faté dictateur Jammeh Yaya Jammeh ñaata doomi Gambians la rey Ghanaians rey na nga gis nga ngi jëtti arrasé te koku la Adama Jamfa Barrow Adama betray Barrow dem koku la mom moy suñu high commissioner wax bi daf ma leen naxari lool te Fatou Bambensuda amul na sour na even election ko joxe place ba I am serving my country I'm here to serve my country you know that is the lame excuse you make a Mendy. You know what? I'm serving my country. Yes, you will serve your country. But the irony is, when it's time to stand for your country, you are never seen. You will never be seen. You always go anonymous, or nobody will see you. You disappear. But when it's time to enjoy from the national cake, that's the time you will invoke your citizenship. That's the time you will invoke this idea of equity. But when it comes to fighting for justice, fighting to liberate our country, Fatou Bambensuda would never be seen. She just disappears. Nobody will hear from her. And there are so many characters like her. But Fatou Bambensuda wants alafta kala breye Suntu Touré lafta kala Suntu Touré ko bele mati alafta kala pro. So these are the characters these are the characters that Adama Barrow usually because it will never jump for already. So Mbadiwolu, Mbadiwolu Diamo Danja, it's time for me to zip my mouth and allow the callers to have their say. I'll be able to line bantabala 1 hour 56 minutes. Binna Diamo topico be katamuneti Gambia deputy wolu. Na jaranko CD Keita. Pakalindin kola CD Keita. Wale tata nyama to estimate samba. Tilimbali to estimate pour que député wala jo kafu kafa bakal to monjata la jo kafu ila clothing allowance, telephone allowance, all sort of allowances. Ngamela bibiron allowance wol fon bibe bi jele. Abemu allowance woleti. So ni nyama to ya CD Ketela dundi mo la National Assembly. Sorty Jamme is on Atelon Force Caller TV. And today I expect female callers here. Allah barakalabi. Sorty is on, but Sorty fele Budu Malam Fontela internet all for Sorty Lombang. It says reconnecting. Sorty, maybe you can connect again. It says reconnecting, so I don't know what's happening. Yeah, I'm batting a try kotenke. From Dundalong. Okay, Sorty is calling again. I hope this time I'll be doing that. Sorty Dundale. Bismillah. Walaikum salam. Sorty Benyadi. Alhamdulillah.
Yeah, made a program on and I really enjoy it.
Abarago.
More time also, but when I did a mistake, like, come
Sweet, I don't know Swedish or I'll bang it come way back.
No.
I know.
Yeah, but let me make it quick. Maybe more Jamala for call and for contribute to that. All of like giving me for Paulam soon at like Tola Deputy.
Ha.
Like Tola Deputy and Teluke understand. It's not about only UDP deputy.
Ha. Kibelam too.
Casemiro Molia. Because Kataji through Katul and Marco, through Kalatundu, Nedani, through Kananga, Jere, among about only UDP. But near Jibin, only UDP candidate. Covering last circle, January 2021 election of the night. No book at the arm. If they got a day in it, no not like a pass more. Look at the jackal back. So signing to Manja another sign. The time they were getting Fatwata Tank and Latoni. Maybe Terekunda, Tondi Fankodenke, Atamana Win Kodenke, Yamunda, Yakumba.
Yakumba, yeah.
What time Yakumba getting to take a rule and night?
How about Yakumba for now? I expect her to still be talking academia but maybe Ayala Wuluta, she's got a baby. I understand, but because Kian Central Deputy member it still work at the Amole,
So like Yamunda last time, expect okay, I mean, government about Tesla, like anything that you coming like South Africa, taken in the game. Malemba,
Nakeba Bamba Mas may call back after Sortish. Bamba Mas is calling after any Sorty may call. But Sorty, Lafayette, Allah Bakao deputy of Fanam. Doleko at a Fanambuka Diamode. Allah deputy, Akadiam level.
So, like, we be checking because we can't do any campaign to kill. You can't do video. You didn't have a is perfect.
He's very, however, just double is always very fiery. Nabe deputy or a campaign. Yeah.
Queen Jamaica, Alaji Estavo, it's a president of ya Poloso, yes, UDP Butula, Kafu president of Gambian or Jampala Tenant. Alaji S. Not a sentiment, Kawu Jabika, Kamfa, Faka, Kumakamo to me, like Israeli to Mendino. But Parliament of Bangla, Manila, it could be Bankudu, it Gambia, UDP will the Gambia call the public, the Gambian call the Yakita. They didn't call Natagan, the Calafa, the other than the call Nala Pasu. In a Fajan, Alsonta. Time for the Nindon, it about Anton Ukraine. aning COVID. So in having a new for pre-califa, if you have a moment for moment action for moment thinking, it's very, very disgraceful. Ntola jang segusi ntola jang napenko na train yalon tola je kube separately. Na traffic market, cafe traffic market, na driving part of mean the Malarin Nasilu, Dominican Nasilu, driving Nasilu, America baby. Last year, Namasa Kundai like 10 billion Swedish crown. You already had 10 billion Swedish crown. And these people, they still tired, they are funny agenda money use. 3 billion the money use.
Wow.
7 billion. 7 billion covering Masakunda Falinta. You cannot put it over that. You must Masakunda Kumaniko last year they are 10 billion in total. I'm told 3 billion parental. So I can have budget kutu da. And dunia the Kolearine, Kelova Kering, COVID Fanayada, the Kuninko. The control and economy is 10 billion. So 7 billion that's again. But saying that no. Now, last year, what that can pull a new legislative young can have budget in the approved bank of money. Bansantal, it could go in a month, Tolman La Fala. Allah di Senilala.
Wallahi.
Allah is also that Kale, Ali and Marlo that you could form the scene in the number of no.
Sorry, yalan dolbe fannene wala janka foko ha to bawlo ko sali ndole fengla andu ni manke afu lakra fo sen danji defa nan kanyum fo moli yon
because of the Sweden movement abaraka da Gambia ka baro fasati na ko nka ko ke yini muile ba akonya nka ko tuwabo pinne wala ka duna jahannam iyo sabe ni man sakunda kuto ka yo sabe ko no ala tay ko no
sorry ni Gambia lom ibe o 10 billion fo be bannale ya be spend ye for budget do request yeah understand 7 billion ni no mo ko jan ka jelen ka wallahi 7 billion mo singa iko 7 billion singa prove ya sakunda ko fatala ito fano ko fatala iko ba ko okay na man tatala ko do nyikele la ringa ban dolla fali ya di senelal ale senelal ma koy mula gambe no tubabol general en kanyum fole iko buka sali pari ha nyindula be dulal de soti de abaraka bake mbad kola sol de siare ne albe fundale diamo de soti al programme ke yeah I'll be fundale diamo baraka bake thank you soti okay tira bobo kijara I would call you after Bamba Mas Bamba's Karim Rasul Karim Rasul ya call kele maybe afana laftari aplale albe la meko yure pona bantaba so mbena musu kenda ba call la fana memba ba kada kam no tida bobo kijara Karim Rasul bismillah Edembara ba ke alaise korona de bal benyali alaise ko mbe jam fonni biya mune ni yoku yalo daga mira dal Gambia fo mo bala ba ha Gambia la ko bala fa wata dana ke bare alay se ko ndolbe dikere mi menola ha julo fo bula de kolongo mune bula de kolongo no julo o mo mandi kasi fakkan si valeti wala mo julo di kamenta pour ka nim fe julo de kolongo e ka julo e ka bo dikel ha wo fo wala julo de kolongo je sa mbe o tembole to yeah because you don't say let's be honest with president the yai kam ko kamo kam ko ta ko le korean meke de bon ko na blame la de more blame la ni ko le ay dunia blame yeah but they are on the previous speaker so look at your 658,000 the current speaker ayala jo kafule almost 150%. 1,560,000. Instead of paying him
Different from their residence allowance, in a rented allowance, in a responsibility allowance.
Yeah.
For crying out loud, go call the care. What about our opposition members of parliament? For crying out loud, president has got almost 6 advisors. What 6 advisors from Burka advice for the advisors of the why do you need ministers then? Why can't we reduce our spending?
Yeah.
By at least employing one person to do 2 to 3 jobs.
Yeah.
Because for the credit.
Yeah.
Yet they are expanding.
Yeah.
Because when the case of Bangkok are dealing now opposition division from they are not helping matters.
But Bamba, who are you blaming for this?
Who do I blame?
Yeah.
The oppositions are there to make checks and balances on the government.
But who actually drafted this budget?
The government.
Who in the government drafted the budget?
The Minister of Finance.
Yeah. Call him out.
Yeah, but Sheikh, I know you. I know where you're going.
Yeah.
Don't stop there.
Okay.
The MPs for the budget that has nothing to do with finance minister. The Minister of Finance has nothing to do with it.
So this budgetary proposal came from the MPs.
The MPs, if all about it came from the MPs themselves. Go and find out.
So is the speaker who actually suggested that I should be paid?
Auditor General and the members of parliament.
No, Bamba. What I know is the overall budget is approved by the National Assembly, but they don't actually prepare the budget.
That's what I'm telling you. If you don't go and find out.
No, but unless the rules have changed, all right. What I know is the responsibility of preparing the budget, the draft budget, the appropriation bill.
The drafting is the Ministry of Finance, but it has to be from different departments.
No, Bamba. Then what is the role of the Minister of Finance if every department will prepare the budget and give it to finance to compile it together? Then they are not doing any work.
I am saying for every department.
So that you are saying only the MPs are budget on prepare. Apart from that, all the other ministers. Okay. No, I'm listening. I'm listening to you. But I am not going to blame the MPs. I'm going to blame the finance minister.
The members of parliament are supposed to be checks and balances in the government.
Yeah.
Why would the MPs increase their own salary at this time?
Okay.
Why?
Well, Bamba. Until a problem here is, I will dig into this. Kafoko deputy will lekela budget or itola salary deputy will leko unilaterally ka increment or propose without the finance minister's role in this. Is this what you are saying? No. Bamba. I know. Listen, Bamba. If you want us to debate this today, I'm not going to give in. But one thing I know is the draft budget itself is presented to the lawmakers for approval. That's what the Constitution states.
If you want to debate me on this, choose a date and we will come and debate over it.
No. But what I'm saying is, Bamba, I have spent my analysis here, calling out the MPs, calling out even our UDP MPs that they should not approve this. But when it comes to the subject matter, even the newspapers will come money for. This is appropriation bill tabled by the finance minister. Yes, we can blame the MPs, but we also have to call this guy, Senela Dingolom, and he's today the finance minister. He's the one.
You have your personal beef with City. I do know that. You understand? Yeah, I'm not here to argue with you over the budget, because the budget is the
government is not an individual. Today is just the minister, whether somebody begin, the budget will still go to parliament. And still I blame the government. I'm an opposition. That one I do know.
Okay, Baba, let's look at this objectively. No, listen, let's look at this objectively. No, but Bamba, I cannot let you just speak endlessly. I have to interject. Just because I invite you here doesn't mean that I have to wait for 10 minutes. Listen, okay, Bamba, let me ask you something. Do you just want to speak and I don't say a word? Okay, how long do you want me to give you? You want to speak for 5-10 minutes without me saying an out of word? Is that what you want? No. Let's address on the modality. Do you want to speak for 2-3 minutes? I don't say a word because as the moderator of the show, where I have a question, I should interject and listen to you. You know that. Okay, what I'm saying is you said that I have a personal beef in your own words with Sidikator. And you said that clearly. What I'm that is your opinion, you're entitled to it. What I'm saying here is no, fair enough. I'm not going to have any. Listen, let's listen to one another. If you want, you speak for 2 minutes, I listen. When I'm speaking for 2 minutes, you also listen. But if we want to have the ping-pong game, because the point I'm driving at, then you have a right to react. So what I'm saying is, you are entitled to opinion, just like I'm entitled, and I'm not going to have contestation with you on that. But what I'm saying is, you said you're going to criticize the government. The government is the government. But when it comes to the acute AKI, virtually everybody went after Dr. Amadou Samati and called him for his resignation. Why? It's because he is the minister in charge of health, even though we know it is government. But specific people who are in charge of their portfolios, when something falls, even in the West here, those specific people are called out. So what's your reaction to that?
Okay, are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
I will have to go through the budget to be able to make my analysis. That's what I said the last time when we spoke. No one point. Just 1 second. Let me. Okay, somebody was calling. I'm still going through the budget. No budget on you. I have got the draft with me. Okay, and the things that I've seen in the budget, unless because budget you cannot just read the first page and know what the budget is all about. That's impossible. We have to go through the whole budget now, understand what the budget entails. So far, on the side of our MPs, we can't want to debate right now. We can't want to for right now. I don't feel on the debate it's a fund you be on the salary cover. Because it's not the government that is increasing the salary of the MPs. They are increasing their own salaries. MPs, it's like a committee. So more point to understand. This is why during your command, that was my first point. Put our point to put across. Because more will understand in the budget why would somebody salary increase more than 100%.
Okay, can I come in now? Bamba?
Go ahead.
Okay, yalong honorable two-man interjection also. Okay. If going by the assertion that the MP Olefonkela, Tumanja is part of those MPs, right? And Tumanja said, this government doesn't love the country. That's where she started from. So how would she blame the government?
Tumanja made an interjection in Parliament.
Yes, today, yes.
Okay.
I played the audio here. She made a very powerful interjection. She said,
okay.
The first thing she said, she has come to the conclusion that this government, they don't love the Gambia.
Okay.
Then she went on to say, she doesn't expect any of these people, MPs, to approve this because we have more pressing issues, health, education. She even cited Atela constituency, Karamobi Jemelgo is virtually on the brink of collapse. So they should divert these resources. But the first thing I meant for Wolanyintiko, I know this government doesn't love this country.
That's
No, I'm asking you, why do you think she will start the interject? We all know, obviously, it's no brainer, it's her opinion. All the MPs will, even you are speaking your opinion, I'm speaking my opinion. But what I'm saying, what made you think that she would start faltering the government on their own faults? That's illogical.
I agreed with Tumanja in my own personal opinion that Barrow government does not love the Gambian people.
Exactly.
What I'm saying, we don't tell Tumanja individual opinion that I need to say individual opinion.
Yeah.
But Tumanja also should understand that members of parliament themselves are increasing their salary. Maybe I will complain that I don't know because Maladi Amola way. You understand? But Tumanja will complain to the speaker if it all for the Shirinde themselves.
Okay, that is even make it very interesting. If the MPs themselves have proposed, like, are you saying that Honorable Alaji Estabo proposed his own salary increment?
All that I am saying is if it all for Joe. Because it will make a money.
No, Bamba, Deputy Fongo for Joe is different from Deputy Fongo proposing increment. Nothing like clear.
That's what I'm telling you.
So it'll fall la ni budget to kafoko okay Honorable Alaji Estabo okay Fabaka Tomon Jata la salary nyanda bola 658,000 I have 1.5 million 1,568,000 Deputy Fongo le sita No, Bamba yale la intervention e ko ina to clarification wala ke dai ko ñing député wala fonke la ñi increment wala tol fon le ka deda. So that means that député wala fon sita ko Fabaka Tomon Jata 568,000.
That I don't know. What I'm telling you, the Lord will come. If you don't fall the case on the budget, take over for it.
But Bamba, Julobula Balaka Babula Julola Manica or Abikili. No, but Manica Kamala Fokamko, Nikoko, Iko Dipital Fonlake budget to Deda. So, neither itemized budget from the speaker, a clothing allowance, telephone allowance, a majority speaker, majority leader, minority leader, Honorable Alaji Estabo. So Dibidol le sita, iko Honorable Alaji Estabo la salary nyanta increase from this to that. So love it all. I want to be clear on this. Is that what you're saying?
How that is done, Parliament, all that I know is Parliament, they make their own budget.
Okay, we've heard that. That's your view. So now the next thing, what I'm saying is, the problem here is agricultural sector. Well, if Bamba, if what you are saying is the then I think it's illogical for any NP to come out and falter the government. If what you are saying, because in that case, Tumanja should blame squarely the MPs and not the government, and the government bundle out of this. It's illogical. You want to point finger at somebody when you yourself at all the seat aligning increment on you from be proposed alias submit to the government. Then why are you blaming the government for that? Then see why would she take the airwaves and go?
It could be Tumanja, let me just give her title.
Yeah.
Might be talking broadly.
No, she was talking specific. I will play this audio right now. You listen to it. She was speaking exclusively on this increment, nothing else.
On the salary increment?
Yes, of the MPs.
Well, in that case, then she should blame the parliament itself. Well,
this is what I'm saying. If that's the case, then it's illogical for her to blame the government. She should blame the MPs. Yes, she blamed the MPs, but the first word I meant for, now I know this government doesn't love the people. Then she went on order to say, how can they do this? How can this be done for the speaker's salary to be increased, that and that? The audio is here.
But can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Do you want to tell me that you don't know Parliament sets up its own budget?
I know they approve it. Of course, they approve it. Parliament's job is to approve the budget. The government, the executive's position is to prepare the budget, no longer. But the approval is not the government. Like Ninian budget approved, I'm not going to blame CDK. I'll blame the National Assembly. Okay, thank you. So Bamba be call kekan. The name Bamba be kachakan. So Bamba ko ako deputy wole ke fongol la budget to prepare ila salary increment you fong like prepare. So this is very interesting. So ako atela knowledge to only deputy or damale kanyinke the other units of the government will be bali nana salary lan tenga alone ko deputy or overall budget deputy will like a prepare it sorry it will like approve. But proposals on the increment just like president or salary, then it will be fine. Then in another volume, okay, let's play Tumanjaila audio again for clarity. Nga play them kodenke. I mean for albe la me kambanta balo. For me tida bobo kijara for kola for yala. Alinga la me honorable Tumanjaila. One more time.
The honorable member for Banjul South.
Thank you very much, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, I would first of all like to thank the committee clerks of this August House for the great work that they have done by spending the whole night in this August Assembly preparing a report for us. I thank you, clerks of the National Assembly. Honorable Speaker, I think looking at the Honorable Minister's statement and looking at the budget, I think that our government does not love this country. They do not have the feeling to nurture our children in this country. Honorable Speaker, $6 billion in salaries alone, not in administrative cost. Honorable Speaker, and we say we are a poor country. Honorable Speaker, the median age in this country is 19 years old. We should consider the life and the livelihood of our children. We should be investing in education. We should be investing in health rather than paying ourselves, feeding ourselves out of the poor people of this country. I will start with this August Assembly, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, to see the salary of the Honorable Speaker increased from 658 million to 658,000 to 1,560,000. I feel ashamed to call myself an honorable member, Honorable Speaker. I gave myself for service. I did not give myself for the poor people to feed me and my family, Honorable Speaker. When I saw this, I felt embarrassed. I did not want to come to this budget session because I said to myself, there is no need because we are just sharing the cake in our pockets, going home, feeding ourselves. Not only that, but to see the responsibility allowance, the residential allowance, the roaming allowance, and all those.
Okay, yalong bari walu mbebe nga nyilla moy ka angale ko le nte mem understand jam ning dibite wolu fongole nyimbe deda comme bambako atea understand nyama ka kenyame. Then why is Tumanjai calling to blame the government? Tumanjai nyanti fongole blame la. NSIBC is calling. NSIBC says, go ahead, please. Then after Zila Kida Bobo Kijera call. Inimbara.
Mu kontong tentu bage na lamoilal panambe kontong tentu jai.
Yeah.
Ila program on you were on point and ila argument was very solid. Menga doko ke mansakunda kono and I don't think konite diamuta you just speak in a vacuum.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Kaya komen ko mansakunda katama nyamin tulbenga doko ke o mansakunda kilimula kono. It is very disheartening kaya komen ko ndol Gambia nolo when we see the truth going on. We do not have to cherry pick. Selective justice and then selective amnesia can pamphlet in the cool la nyanta ka open the cool corner. Be it kaje coming ko nimolo mili along ko be approval ke kanten ka mol la salary approve 100%. Go near budget speak my daughter, every line ministry will estimate will send in there. Where do they send it to? To the finance minister.
Yeah.
Finance minister will a compilation with all the estimates.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
It can mean estimate ka senai atele kana see ka compilation. So here is the question for Gambian, the $1 million question. Every ministry, it is incumbent upon the finance ministers to sit down. For instance, Department of Interior, new will for 10 billion, you will allocate water. Finance minister Dumpanayana Sika, they go 10 billion on you. Hanina President Labadasa justify no kaja coming go. Well, last year, I only spent in the Department of Interior. This year is quite reasonable or plausible for 10 billion on Yendial.
Yeah.
Notwithstanding, Parliament, the long old adage, Parliament, you will approval on it.
Yeah.
So, Mr. Bambamas, Bamba is the truth teller, and we expect Bamba to continue to be telling the truth as it is. In this whole process, syndicator needs to be called out. Well, then we have to set aside the regionalism, sectionalism,
No, Enza, Yalon, the irony is, apparently I have a personal beef with Shiriketa, but I don't think I have personal beef with Mamure Njai. And I don't think I have personal beef with Dr. Amadou Samate. What maybe I also have personal beef with Dr. Amadou. Yalon Gambia, what we should do is, you cannot be nka baro blame nko ni Coleman Tratamakan, nko baro lombako baro is head of state. For nka family member baro has direct intervention. Today, ni budget okay, you don't want to for 10 million Romania approved for Barola toll. For an deputy approved. I expect Bamba to come here.
No.
I have a call CD Ketalani budget, but Bamba excuse me is too cheap. Well, on them budget or current follow. How long is it going to take Bamba to look at the budget? You look at this budget within 10 minutes.
This is the thing, Bamba's attitude of telling the truth has never disappointed anyone in the Gambia. So, what we expect Bamba Mas, I think, what I'm going to go there. I expect no come and Mamura come punting the syndicator and you will come on worst award. Where do you leave the bird?
No, Yalonte, Namera answer, Namera Bambala problem of a damming. I'm going to hit it. Yalon Bamba at the beginning, when I started saying Sidikator will not be a good finance minister, he was very defensive, saying that he has confidence. So some people, they find it hard to say, okay, I think this is his problem. That's why he's still holding on to this point. But Gambia because Sidikator has turned to be a disappointment, whether Bamba admits it or not, because this is the worst budget. Even budget only worse to Mambura and budget. Because one thing is, last year, Adama Barola made the people stone. Bamba was among the people saying that 10 million was too much. Even the MPs discussed that 4 years to 6 million. So manana Sidikator about 6 million. Yalam Bamba Hajila Nalajang, I forgot, Deputy Ole Fana Yo Kafuk 10 million. Yala ko Deputy Ole Joe. I tell understand the world from budget and what form sense makes. So Deputy Olu, not a word non-thing. That's the most illogical thing. Because it be a salary approval. It be a salary that they form your approve. What is that?
We know how long these things have been going on.
Yeah.
You know? So they had refute okay, maybe it will an area and they would make an estimate, but that does not mean that it will okay. And the finance minister what can compilation will better a big sending it is somebody be able to put the Vitalia and get go. They mean expect La Bamba Bolo objective. We have never been so disappointed at him in telling the truth.
Yeah.
But we expect him even Nama Kumandi, but to come publicly. That is what we expect from every individual. The same complex, but then at this very moment, we have fundamental disagreement with him. He doesn't get it, and we do not expect him to get it. Budget fulka estimate fulka dada nyami budget fulka nabe penkela ka kenyami and he abelari wala nyama. So he cannot change the dynamic to the Gambian people. Kaje come go, oh, okay. Maybe kare wala be hindula kare to abuta natural to ko ning hana tare pakilem nyol na yake amake.
Okay, answer. Yalon the irony is it is an analysis lamoyle being a programmer that in Jumala deputy wolu. Okay, exactly. I said Binadiamo Bumbabela. So do I have personal beef with the MPs as well? No. The problem is yalo nibe objectivity ika karo belema. And undolumele yalonko we are critical. Molben kumandila fengo bella. Dr. Amadou Samate bring us start ka criticize Bantabajam. People said I don't like Dr. Samate. Wala nanteka for alhamdulillah rabbil alamin. Be more than not on the camp, iko yem mem for Dr. Samatala Polo Walebeje. And Bamba is belaboring on this, but saying the most Gambians are now saying that steadily, this is not about a competition, but most Gambians are saying CD Keita is a disappointment. So that says that I don't have a personal issue with, because CD Keita has presented a bloating budget.
I don't think either.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because now the most consistent person in the on the surface of the earth.
Alhamdulillah.
Disagreement also but you give credit where credit.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Decide when it is supposed to be. So therefore, me and the poor bit I can calculate na me along go senseless what down. Me along go no jama maje barite aje. No one can call that car coming for a personal business sort of which syndicator. You have a fundamental difference with syndicator kaje coming go. Ngo atemo global demolati global nyanta ka global atile nyanta ka global diminna be nyadile ite global demo ina ta ski palas so do mi alongo na jige komen ko nyanta ka global kamo jampandi barite ka wol tunendi. What do you expect us to call you?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Thank you, Asa. Thank you.
Area MP로 you want to follow cross ye diamo e poi makata e bezente ka nyanta ka continent ka diamo. Just to name this one person is the angel of death.
Then you know what I don't understand? Why does he find it so hard to criticize Sidi Keita? What is there that we don't know? Because Sidi Keita is the head of the Ministry of Finance. All right.
Exactly.
So why is he reluctant? Is there something that we don't know? That is keeping, because ninga Dr. Samate criticize for nin dindingol la bango. Did Dr. Samate physically go and nin dindingol far? No. Ala negligence, because ala portfolio everybody was calling for his resignation. So bring Mambu and Jaibije, Mobuka CD Keta Tofo. Yeah.
Command responsibility. The table has turned around
yeah.
And for a start, he has a very rough start.
Yeah.
A bad one for that matter.
Yeah.
So therefore we have to call him out immediately.
Yeah.
If we do not call him out, we will.
You know, last time when Sidiketa said publicly government officials are corrupt, but the malman in private sector. Bring Bamana Jam, Bambako Amo Moi. Go, okay, I give you the benefit of that, but I'm so about Moila right now because that was all over social media. I call them some other kidding. I understand that. But I may expect neither than a formal kono be. Na formal kono, one of the forums I was there. Even Haji Sawane wrote a very constructive statement, disappointment with this budget. The budget is prepared by the finance minister. Take the MP's salary out of it, okay? Yeah. But what he should say, apart from the MPs, the finance minister did a bad job. Our budget is not good. That's what I would expect from Bamba.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
But kafoko government ne mistake ke woto ni wolo health kero alinkana Dr. Samate Tofo alinga for government. Isn't it? What is good for the goose should be good for the gander.
I think this time around, Brother Bamba Mas doesn't get it, and we do not expect him to get it.
Yeah.
In the sense that Mbele Tata School or Tonzita classroom or ABC.
Yeah.
You cannot change the dynamic for the people. I have a high respect for this Bamba Mas,
Yeah.
because now the Bamba as an individual, like a Jamal Melfo, I know that Gambia bag and I continue like a work. So we expect him to come in more among right. Finance.
Yeah.
So finance, the Minister of Finance,
Thank you.
Who do we expect? Do we have to go to the junior permanent secretary conquer what a blame while syndicator is there?
No.
It's not plausible. It's not plausible. Come out and call this man that, let him...
No, Yellow, we if he doesn't want to see answer, it's his choice. If he doesn't want to condemn city, but I will keep condemning city.
For Bamba to say that comment for you have a personal view.
No, I took that comment with a pinch of salt. In fact, that is yellow answer. Let me make this categorical clear. That will make me even criticize CDK. Yalon think Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alamin. I told Bamba I would be vindicated on CDK. Bring that argument on your platform. Vindicated. Alhamdulillah today near box solo in the diaspora. More because who said in Bamba mas dumale correcta CDK. I will have more votes than Bamba. And Bamba knows that because he knows that CDK is a terrible minister. All right? Yeah. Yeah.
Let us come to consensus.
Yeah. What are the problem because he found it hard to admit. Yeah. He's finding it hard to admit. And I think I kind of gonna let go answer. Let me call Tida Bobo Kijera. Abaraka, thank you so much. Thank you. Fanja Yotami Dinala call. We are not having a personal vendetta. I'm not here for have a personal vendetta. But let me tell you clearly, I am not going to, no idea of stereotyping me will make me not to give my objective analysis on this noble platform. UDP Online Bandaba is a noble platform, and the mantra is we will continue, and that's why UDP Online Bandaba still prestigiously people believe in this platform, and that's why we exposed this minister. Do I have a personal issue? These are the things in Gambia. I have a personal beef. Wofana sports minister wofana boy ko se who said they have a personal beef with Bakari Baji. And this is very interesting. We know this guy, he has a personal issue with Bakari Baji. And this is typical of us. When you start, I bet Mambur and the other family from Buffalo, I had a personal beef with him. But I care less. I have said it, CD Keita would be a terrible finance minister, and indeed he has turned out to be a terrible finance minister. Irrespective of whether the MPs prepare the budget, did the MPs also prepare the $10 million budget for Adama Barola tour? Barigana Bari Muso Dundi, Tida Bobo Kijera, Tida Bismillah. Walaikum salam. Eka fululu batandele fata fululu made. Yenta dija. Ibrahim Jumalo wodi. So Ibrahim Silla. Now Burada wo kalanta yada back Ibrahim Silla. I know brothers. Okay, Bismillah. I'm glad that you called. Okay, na muso for another reaction, moi. Thank you, Tida. Mm-hmm.
UDP online bantaba mo karambu balati.
Mm-hmm.
La dala say ko karambu ga tambi. So ni kala moy ro. Dol be karanka ngal no male wato wati wala tuna Nayendang jama kela kay mo folore barakan tarab bisiri
ageda bisiri na baraka tida baraka
nyindi bito wala ko wonte la taka do mandim fay wala to
abaraka bismillah
ndeyamira Gambia jol ñen fongol ñan taka bilo dadale pour moli local language ya fo député bu fa
tonya ila ko mayta bakele
di woden tela miro pe mo dan tan ne better participate la
ha
but mel fa ka participate ate nta fono la ko actually wol damale mira kendo soto
ha ñim dol tam kangolon dol la problem to you're right
exactly because yalo I give it to my guiding honorable Yakuba Jaite ikadia moment ke National Assembly ntefe ila angale wala bambanta
tonya
itata nursery school utai little nintendo din itol bidata nursery school watai ko to be balda da kawlo
bad
so atekanya nola
tonya that's a good observation
yeah so nin nata funku da National Assembly tina nyin miro soto ko mo jamabe nyin kono bili ya lon ko miro be kono ilafta ka même fo Gambia dingol ye bari iba construct la nyamena ko ka problem o ni mistake o ke je blog surtout musukunda do ni mistake o ke blog stata ke karkacho drum ila fit bele kata
tonya
so ide buka haji ko de ka fintina ikala bi fa espèce la nyamena abuka kenu wonya adu ni wato be ka Senegal la National Assembly jibe mol be lori be manika kam fola ibe fula kam fola ibe sara kulle kam foka and mol musole de control jama ni ngake musole la fanat so ntolu hakkilo ka tarannal pour banko la dia mol ko nyalla fa kanda dundi je bari jama bi je nyin kam kole ka ke mol la barias
wo so tala na
ikal pral nyanto ko fight la le ya blowing pass ya jibe abe dunna system ko no nyame ni woketa de mo mundi be kono iman dia mo banko la pole kanyin tilimbal ya budget sifal nati man finti ya condemn yela ni ku ya dai tani isalo ngode man tra parere pour ka do ko ke
bari tida la fita yalo en la même fo defo mo meta fo la jane ko nyantan language barrier ni nyanta bolla député bodo ko Sénégal la député bo de ko suba ko fo jere but tida la fita ni ngalam ne la ñin député wol kono killing itol yela language competence lon ne jani dañin palaso ni la so nite yalon ko e jala language man bete ya ni anu député bungoto anglais kamala ka foji so mo ne bala palaso ni la dum
yo we hakilo na ti tubanjala dia mo kan ko take ay tambi ko mo ka palaso ni men na ja puri balo e mala male kono futo e wara ye moto borindi itambi ta dawo de ko 100 bari puru ka ko bankola kole yala be keri ndefana nyanta ka ndabla banko ko ka banko doku no mankela intentionoti gaddi am ko ni palaso ajere tani ko be
okay but tida ndi jigidale ko ite be nyame bi tida bi niata ite le gagné tan witan te gagné jigo soto ko wede ba fulale ya barama or not bari be la point fula anu tenga mela momo nyanta self confidence total ya understand angale kama manke na kanti
ibu kan yin sol be city side killing na kore woto do kawol lo do so life le ko ba wonyama wol be bu ka kedo sinya killing bari nte dal ni nyi ko ta ya kelano so that mo kana taraje ibe mira kan ko do pol fola nyame na wala atne taman diam because diam balia député bumula wo mutarde balati iteka banko men represent photo
tonya
wol yete ke idalati ye ke proti ye ken iftango bete pour yete represent je sa ite ta ka je nyi kusi par ka fintina ibuka diam agriculture budget o jibe ya compare itul fangol comme broda bama maska même fo ya dem benna moy ko dinkira la paake lafta gina clear mako fo ñi député wala ñi proposal ke ban ya send to
finance
Ministry of Finance wal fanal ya send ya ñame fanal ya keji bar hande misal kama député wala ya safeto ko mi tol la ko ya arani fa ko la sarabi ñanta increase la tende mbetol fongol blame la ko tuma jaye blame ñanta na because di asikenol majority carry divorce so parce que More jamale yao accept ko ila salary should be increased. I don't know. But new one I still blame them for giving themselves that big amount of the cake. The finance la Carola. Finance minister ma any excuse so. Atewa ma benne ama ben adineta ben.
Ma yaje nakeba ite nyi memfoteng nakeba nyanta wole fola no. Ayanta jele fola.
Ndina me expect niaje ko finance. Adu finance lo banko nioti de. Banko de kamala dunia ko na fulte banko membu. So na fulu ndimo men nga soto. Nyanta ka mole soto je mi yalon ka de na fulu nyi manage no la.
Absolutely.
Nyanta kala jana na kana ko mo mondi. Ikala ko da dembe stila. Ha. Asafena yaki nyana. Ni da ta de pentape mi yalon ko asiata pour ila ko dal. Ndele ba kondem la jani beta al nyati wala. No wata ke no la. Nyin ko da kai ye budgeto men na of 10 million or 6 million amanta kala. Let's reduce it to 4 million because we also have other departments many along for one level of kumoka kakam dibite bumo dibite bumo jole ala tentu kabi jole felenti bi kunu buka salary ben so bi ka so ito den del represent kan ko ka salary so le ba ya kene na do ko ka malika kawon surwa kan fo billahi meli e dibite bu ko no wol ba mo ile le foytol be tel fangal le bi ban ke bo banku di wol le ja the health sector je la be ko ri nyame na manza ku na men ka ko kunu di ala di mbayal la ke fa ko nyaade wala ku na mi nyalon ko ite be la dikir efanke ala tundo me represent ke be tara sa ka do ton tol bulu was ibata la wasake mo hal sani ke mu ike min ko lo jiole la yeta sa ke do to woni be dibiri ne ko kammo anin na ko kili may kalam ko je ngele ka no ko sondolo nyo sila ke wol bulu ni sama sita ila moto ka kamu la sa te wol so ni de mo musi fa le represent ka ite kaka ike fam allocate with big salary ike nyina ko those people ye kinde na national assembly
okay yalo tidante manda me understand ngaje dudu jawna e komendo la safe janga ko dudu fanan afana do ko ke man sekundale ko atemera court nying inane nying ko baile ka foko député wole sembo soto ke fongola jo deda do jawna made that comment here but I will also be confused because nin député wol fongola get a salary estimate or then what's the point in I kacha because ite fongola men deda alfa you approved it exactly so what ni mo practice that's the most illogical practice you know so yeah comment read if I could recall the court ruled on the issue of parliament having the power to allocate their own budgets. Only the Ministry of Finance have the power to allocate budgets. Court ni all. So ngamera ni kifa keta Gambia no. So wala nante dal ndena dibite wole force to nyinto le bandenga blame bumba be di finance minister la tida.
No, I think it makes sense.
Yeah.
Because when Tumanjai is speaking like this.
Exactly.
Because I don't think Tumanjai
yeah.
They propose this and submit it after I now pretend she's not aware of
it. Exactly. So ndema abe masakunda for blame la dalila jumale kan. Ha. Yeah.
Because
yeah. No.
Because he feel disappointed. Because at the embarrassed.
Yeah, Amalkale.
Yeah, Amalkale. So you can
kida alimbe nga kachanyi kola ifana ndila program okay fano keta ngadi amana député olié because ñunu même ke kana banko ka dimina wata bakere kida you know
adimina wata fa baka to mo jata ka wala salary increase no bari yaade Gambia definitely bari inter discourage dade bakal
Nka bada ngana bada tida. Abaraka bake. Abaraka bake. Thank you. Okay, Bamba Maz is on again. Then Fatnjai, I will call you back after Bamba Maz. Bamba Bismillah. Karim Rasul. Okay. Karim Rasul is Namera Lino is okay, having problems there. Fatnjai then I'll call back. I'll be like a YouTube line Bandawala. Bamba Mama's call on WhatsApp. I think that would be better than direct line. I'll be like a Bandawala. Okay. So okay, Bamba Mantra Sikaka WhatsApp. Okay, Bamba is on now. Bamba, you're on again.
Isn't it?
I have a WhatsApp. Go ahead.
Okay, all right. Obviously, we are not understanding each other here, or your callers are not understanding me. I would not want to jump without going through it and knowing the nitty-gritty of the whole budget. You understand? Okay, if you look at this budget, this total allocation, comment the last time, 2022 was 1.4 million.
What is 1.4 million?
1.4 billion.
What is that?
That was 2022, what was allocated to agriculture.
Agriculture?
1.4 billion was allocated to agriculture.
Not that I know.
The 2023 allocation is coming. The 2023 allocation near Jube is more than 2 billion.
Okay, Bamba Ngalo Neko, you possibly, I suspect you spoke to somebody and the person is misleading you.
I'm looking at the budget.
No, Bamba, listen, let me put you on track. Bamba, Matu, this is my area. Let me put you on track. You are conflating issues. Okay? Budget or development components of the development budget. You understand it? And then the recurrent expenditure. What I'm talking about, you on development budget, work about outsourcing development partners or like a subvention or day. That's not Gambia government's contribution. Near estimate OGB, allocation of the Gambia government budget, this 35 billion budget, you 282 million of the agricultural. But you go to the development budget, IMF, World Bank, and all these donors, FAO and others contribute. Of course, whatever somebody 2 billion, but not from the government.
I'm not disputing that, I've seen that. But what I'm trying to tell you is, the overall that is allocated in the draft is 2.392 billion.
By who? Allocated by who?
Allocated to agriculture.
Bamba, can you talk about this $35 billion budget? That is the minister.
Expenditure or
yeah.
government budget drafting.
Yes.
That is only on the fourth page. But neither on page 21.
Yeah.
The total allocation that is for agriculture is 2.392 billion.
Yeah, that 2.392 billion, what component, what is it from? That's not from Yalondela analysis is they allocated 669 million, and that's what most of the analysts are saying, 669 million to the president's office and 282 million to agriculture from the $35 billion budget. So the development partners come in the Kabin Jawara time, Kabriya Jamila town, that has always been there. I'm not considering that. That's not the government's allocation.
How can it be 35 billion? 35 billion is the total budget.
35 billion composed, now 35 billion all breakdown for Bamba. President's office budget, all the ministries budget together, centralized services budget, everything together. Look, if I have the screenshot of this, I will send it to you. Go and check the budget, Bamba.
I am looking at it here.
Okay, Bamba, go to the, okay, listen, Langa, okay, go to the budget on the Fengoning. Let me go to the budget. Because I don't know why this is so complex. Development budget, they won't. No, but they made a point for understand. So you want to say that this government did the right thing? They gave more to agriculture? Is that what you're trying to say? So what is your point exactly, Bamba? What's your point? Okay, Bamba, let me tell you one thing. Ndela video they are public. And ndela photo mobuka sorry, just like mobuka photo sorry. I was speaking on the 35 million budget presented on government allocation. And in fact, nita na audio tonko. Ika molu nene menna. Ika foko ika development budget leta ya foko agricultural theater. Even last year, so to an average Gambian, ika molu nene men ko that development budget. Womanke Gambia government contribution to woman development partners. I don't figure that in. What I'm saying is, from the allocation, budget allocation, own government, development is not from us. That is the development partners. This is what I categorically said. So how can anybody come and go to, listen, Bamba, go to page. Bamba, if you include the whole budget, yes. What until government a recurrent until development budget la. Go ahead. Yeah.
So here breakdown, here development partners and donor agencies subvention of 1 million, then it will not be 35 billion anymore.
Yeah, that is okay. That is the total budget. You are right. Until government a recurrent. Okay. Now we are on the same page, Bamba. So my point, yeah. Yeah, go ahead. Go. Okay. Yeah, you're right. I government contribution. Yeah, okay, go ahead. Yeah.
Let me explain like okay, let me get back to what I was saying.
Yeah.
National Assembly budget is done by themselves. The National Assembly. And constitutional finance they will fall in Mola. Because it's only for a budget that I'm telling you. And coming Nasista for drone, coming Cabo, what then do the Jonah and Namu, they could do Jonah a court and it has never changed. It's still the same. Anytime at the Yama, you can ask anybody. All statutory institutions such as the National Audit Office, IEC, National Assembly, are all approved by the National Assembly. Finance cannot change it.
Okay. So Bamba, what you listen now? Bamba, listen. Me more me diam kam platform the mojama more than lamoy kang you better record audio to. So this is a very illogical approach. If the National Assembly will unilaterally make their own salary, propose their own budget, and then not subject to scrutiny by anybody, it's like a kuntua diate daming, then what is the point in them coming approve? Because it's illogical. The whole thing is illogical.
But don't you think that is why they are debating it? And Honorable Tumanjaila, I just listened to Tumanjaila audio before coming on what must be the Yamuka. Honorable Tumanjai coming for a Malutale, because it will fall be fun to come excessively.
But what did Tumanjai say at the beginning of her intervention? They don't love the country. They don't love the country.
That is talking about the general budget.
Yeah.
In my view, we don't know what Tumanjai meant by that.
Yeah.
At a first opening statement.
Yeah.
But Tumanjai ni alam ay akamem for wala mun yindiko. How come it will be a fun na do kapula? That is what she exactly said.
Okay, Bamba, let me tell you one thing. If you were the finance minister today, and let's work on the pretext coming in Memphis and the debate like for salary adjustment, okay. And Ite Yalongo Gambia is living in a we don't have fiscal discipline. We are having a budget deficit. The economy is struggling, and you want to step in for the masses. What would you do today? Would you say MPs or aligning is not rational, or would you just take whatever they request?
what the Constitution empowers me to do in that light. Alternative debito la jo talano, talala. The alternative president office la jo talano, talala. The finance minister at this juncture right now, the situation of Benjamin Cocolea, the Banco, and President of Yai, Cocolea, the Banco, and Nucolea, Atelaman Kapunda,
Okay, Bamba, we will investigate this thing. Okay, love the clarity. Like you're on here. This is going to be on tape. Are you saying that this is a constitutional requirement, Gambia constitutional Africa, Deputy Olu, or is just a practice that the MPs are doing, or is it in the Constitution called Deputy Olu Nyantake for salary data, and it's not, nobody can question it?
So I do not know that question is coming from Mola answer long.
Okay.
All that I know is all statutory institutions such as the National Assembly, Audit Office, IEC, and the National Audit Office, IEC, National Assembly, are all approved by the National Assembly.
No. Don't use the word approve, because we all know that the budget is approved by National Assembly. Are you saying that's prepared by them? Because when you say approve,
What I said is the National Assembly budget is done by the National Assembly.
Is it prepared by them?
It's done by them.
Okay. Let's stick with your adjective, done, because done in prepared democracy. It's done by them, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's done by them.
Okay, it's done by them and approved by them.
Yes.
Okay, this is the National Audit Office. How can I approve? I said earlier, don't use the word approve, because I'll look automatically it'll like a budget of approve. So you're saying that they're the ones who do.
Parliament is the national coffer.
It'll like approval, okay. Exactly. Okay, now let's go to this other part now. Bamba, what about the presidential budget on presidential tour? Jumaleko approve. Jumaleko prepare.
I believe I should think the finance ministry or the office of the president.
Okay, you are saying you are giving either office of the president or finance ministry. Okay, so
yes.
Clearly woman can deputy world. The deputy world got approved, but it will go prepare, right?
No, deputy
Okay, no. We've moved that. I have even inboxed one of the MPs on asked this question, and I'm Ari Manjabi follow, but Kale to confirm on this. But what I'm saying is, Bamba. So now on last year, did you cry foul, you personally, when Barola budgeted 10 million or diala? I know I did, and the MPs cried foul and think Honorable Sanat Jawara and others.
I'm still crying foul, Segu, on the current budget allocated to the office of the president. And I'm still crying foul on the budget allocated to the president making the people's store.
Okay, but Sondali de Manana no Sabala Janko. No, listen, Bamba, I'm trying to build a point here.
You don't allow me to answer.
No, man, a follow-up question or by you interjected, but you go ahead.
Okay, ask your follow-up question.
Okay, so I'm trying to build a genesis of my point here. Now, you said you are disappointed that the budget has gone to the approval, the allocation to the office of the president and this. So my point here, my argument here is, last year we cried foul about, last year, Mambure allocated 10 million to Baro, Plateau, Wurta social media, Alhamdulillah, Dibita William Fasa, they slashed the budget to 6 million. So why on earth would CD Keita revise that to 10 million after knowing that last year people cried with 10 million? Now CD Keita decided to input the same 10 million in the budget after Gambians cried that 10 million of Seattle in 2021 for Dibita William. Now I want to be specific on this particular one.
It could be the office of the president, it could be the finance minister.
Okay.
So if you say now, syndicator Natalente, I'm not so for syndicator I prepare.
Oh my word.
And I'm not even sure for syndicator that I'm not sure. But Natalente, that is totally wrong. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, Bamba, let me tell you categorically. The budget on the itemized budget owning is approved. The draft budget is approved at the Ministry of Finance. The submissions can come from different departments. It's approved by no. What I mean is no. It's just a technical term. Approval. The draft budget itself, yala ka deda like compiled. Figures will membe kelaji. Finance leko deda. No one. It will actualize in budget. So that's why it's called draft. It only becomes a budget when the National Assembly approves it. But right now, everything is a draft in this format because nothing has been approved by the National Assembly because the executive doesn't have the power to do it. Sidikeda doesn't have. Sidikeda's job is to prepare a draft estimate, which he did. But in that draft estimate, Sidikeda irrationally, when you eat a Bambamas last year, why would you bring the same figure in the estimate? Whether the president's office, we have had Honorable Amadou Sane challenging the minister president for a new Saba on issues a la travel budget. When he said that in an interview, you heard it when they were in China, they had an argument for more cover. You heard Honorable Amadou Sane said that because he wants to reduce the budget. He wants to reduce expenditure. So Sidi Keita, even if this budget came from president's office, because you are using could or possibly, you are trying to put a caveat on this, Iman Shof about the finance order. As a responsible finance minister, should you even agree, even if mean president, well, this is not right?
You work with finance before.
Yeah.
Haven't you?
Yeah.
So you should be in a better position to know if the president's Meet the People's Store budget is being prepared by your department or is being prepared by the office of the president. Then why are you asking me that question then?
I didn't ask you a question. Ichele Coco is possibly either ndeko finance like a budget or data. Finance like a data.
Finance like a data. It could be the Minister of Finance. It could be the office of the president. I do not know.
Yeah, I have said to you, co-finance like Bamba yala tell me diamo jalante. I came out and blamed Sidiketa. Mamadou Sabali came out. We all work at finance and said Sidiketa budget is bad. I said it. I have a personal beef with Sidiketa. That's fine. So what I'm going to go by. Listen. Yeah, but listen. Let's be objective on trial because you have an educated show here. That doesn't move me. I can have a financial meeting. Alhamdulillah, then I have personal beef with Amadou Samate, Mamurenja, and everybody else that I criticize on this platform. And even the MPs, I criticize them on this platform today. Our MPs. I even call out the UDP MPs. I mentioned their name. But what I'm saying here is, Naloneko, the response, nim budget offer a Catholic finance minister. Well, and the newspapers all Catholic, tabled by the finance minister. It's not tabled by the president's office. President office, Akata responsibility shuttle every year, Akata opening of parliament, state of the nation address, or more president official. But budget is exclusively under the purview of the finance minister. So the more analysis, Keller, you have to center on the finance minister.
The Minister of Finance, as a person, came in May of this year.
Yeah.
As Minister of Finance.
Yeah.
I think, if I'm right, it's within 5 or 6 months.
Yeah.
Now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. If city is able to bring out this kind of budget,
mm-hmm.
yes, he could make mistakes. And he could do deliberate. That also is a possibility. But what I did not until after budget before I jump to conclusion, because in my view, it is within 5 months for Sidiketa to come up with a budget.
And what is this point leading to? This 5 months thing. Where is it leading?
The point that I'm trying to make here.
Yeah.
You as an economist, you should be able to understand the table.
Yeah.
Okay. Looking at it may explain Mansakundala subvention in the budget is only 22 billion.
Mm-hmm.
And the total budget is 35 billion.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, 22 billion. Yeah, government law. Yeah.
Exactly. So I'm not an account person.
Yeah.
I'm a fellow accountant.
Mm-hmm.
But I also went to school. I know
what you have common sense, which is more important. Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm trying to do here.
Mm-hmm.
I do not want to say things that.
Okay, Bamba, y'all debate lela, but we allow you to talk. Lafle nyiningalam lela. Bamba Mas, you're up to date. Gambia in your own words, you try to be sarcastic about it. Most of the things you are, and that's true. Yeah, okay. Huh? Okay, fine. Bamba, how long should it take you to look at the general budget outlay? Because budget is so detailed. Nobody waits to read the entire.
I'm almost finished.
Okay, so Bamba. So far, what you have read, what is your impression of this budget?
So there are parts that I do not agree with.
Is it a budget for the masses? Is it budget for the Gambian masses?
What do you mean? Is it budget for the Gambian?
Yalong ninko nimben analysis dealer whether this is a good budget or not. Ntolu nkamenjibe wolom whether this is a cost-saving budget or is a over-bloating budget for the people at the cream of power. So that's our reaction because ninko masses
when you say cost-saving, it's not cost-saving.
Okay.
It still flung us back into that.
Okay, Bamba, what do you're not an economist, but you use common sense. What do you call a good budget?
A good budget is a budget that benefits the people.
Okay, but I'm calling the masses, whether this budget reflects on the ordinary Gambians, the needs of the ordinary Gambians.
It depends on when you look at it broadly, and if wishes become horses, you could say it would be a good one with agriculture having 2-point-something billion that should be invested in it.
Okay, Bamba, I can tell you, take all your time to read this budget and come up with your conclusion. Make your own objective conclusion. This is a terrible budget. I can tell you that. Number one, CD Ketala own statement, that came along with the budget. CD Co, inflation is going to go up. He said it. Gambia should brace itself for more high inflation. Yeah? And he also said in his own statement that went along with the budget, revenue downturn Ketale because of the disappointment from European Union and the African. There's another institution that he said those people did not also fulfill their thing. And even Momodu Sabal SG and Momodu Sabal made a very good analysis of the contradictions in CD Skater's statement and the revenue downturn Neketa, but he is also projected a growth. And what Momodu Sabali rightly said was, you are forecasting inflation. You're doing high interest rates, galloping interest rates. You are also predicting revenue downturn Neketa. And our budget deficit has grown wider. The budget deficit now. Our balance of payments is in a weaker position. To the extent this is the first time Gambia has to withdraw its reserves, even Yaya Jamela time and Amanange, for them to go and withdraw our foreign currency from our reserves. Yaya Jamela, 22 years, Yaya Jamela government was sanctioned. You know, the tourist advice was given. They have never withdrawn from the reserves of the government. Yaya Jamela, 22 years. So this all happened. Yes, Sidi Keda can be there for 5 months, but government, once you are there, you are responsible. That's why you brought in to change things. And here, this budget is his budget. This is not Mambure's budget. Last year was Mambure. This is CD Keta. Fingerprint all over this budget. So, Nimomo analysis, you want to extricate CD, and you want to say it is the government. You know where I have a problem with Bamba analysis? It can only the government. That's why I have a problem with. You don't want to say it is the finance minister. It is not the government. It is the finance minister, Bamba. I'll just stop there.
Thank you very much, Seiko. I'm happy that you are giving me chance to speak.
Yeah.
I blame the government. City is part of the government.
Yeah.
Is it not?
No, I'm not going to say a word. You go ahead.
Yes. So, generally speaking, country, all departments, coming one of your speakers came in, for all departments, get a budget proposal that I'll send it to the Ministry of Finance that compile it into a draft budget, send it to the National Assembly. Then obviously, looking at this budget, one would have to apportion blame at the entire government until a point GLM. You understand? Where I would blame the minister and his team would be that, okay, last year they complained about the budget that was allocated to the office of the president and the president's door. And this year that same amount came up. That one I am not happy with. Okay, and the bidon volunteer I am not happy with at all. So far, agriculture car, it can explain that was the 22 billion. But we are talking about 35 billion here. So where is the surplus? So bring the number is complete for the page 21, not a realized what is allocated to agriculture near page generally would be 2.8 billion, nearly 3 billion. That is at least a total surplus of 60 something percent. I don't know the exact figure, but that would be around 67% or 68% compared to last budget. In my view, that one I am fine with that because I want agriculture to have the largest share. You understand? Detailed analysis not based on account. Okay, and facilitate a blame. Not blame no, yes, not blame the first. But comment Cabo facilitator is at fault with everything. I do not agree with that because members of parliament, as I told you, members of parliament make their own budget. It's not only a budget need data. And finance has no power whatsoever to change the budget of the National Assembly. You can quote me on that. Parliament following the form, the Poleala if only for the budget, but no parliament budget extend. Especially speaker is more than 100% increment at the salary. How the phone like a clerk like I don't know how they do it. But number below whatever parliament policy budget. And I stand by that. I don't have anybody to come out and challenge me on this because now I am 100% sure. So blame and the moment of the blame I will not agree with you.
Okay, this is the beauty. Bama, thank you. We are listening to each other. This is the beauty of democracy. It echo you are personally blame. And the other point is, my point is on the budget, I'm putting the blame squarely on the finance minister. And okay, let me also address the issue of because bring Amadou Sane budget okay down. The budget was good, but I deficit on in control. We didn't praise the parliament. We praised the finance minister for what he did diligently, reducing the budget by 75%. And we saw people like Nyanjai and others who were not even UDP, and they praised him for cutting the budget deficit. So agriculture come in for the Yalong Gambia, Nyanta Nyonene wole bulala, Nyim Banko Nyaja be koma hani sai, Nyonene wole be kering, Kafuaro Lunene. Bamba, it can billion wol men for Tonyalom. So can you explain to me, Munati National be complain can tractor la. Munati National be complain can go fertilizer soto. But in go billion wol le kadum, billion man ke kodin dentine. So new billion wol men kadu agriculture jammer time. This development budget has always been in billions agriculture. Kabrin jawrola time. But this year, later in the Wurita, fertilizer, Yadaka Fudo, 2,800 from 700. How many percent increment? So Memena, Nte development budget to me, it is not actual. I don't look at the actual, it's a superficial budget. Some of these budgets are superficial. On paper, they can say a billion already, but in real terms, the real growth of the agriculture is downtown because wobuka futa to the poor people. Ibuka na fasoto. So niano development budget on aka fertilizer le sang farmer like subsidized. Sidiketa funtita janna bring fenkol fenketa pres Adama Barrow ko ay sidiketa commandi ani agriculture. He called them. The only thing that they could reduce, reduced to what? From 2,500 to where? Mala found what is the figure? Is it Mala for 2,000 number Mala? So I am not impressed with agriculture. So to me, Bamamas, this development budget is neither here nor there. That's why I don't even want to focus on it. So molle ka bamba molle bal mislead ke to le government for ha se u said man true picture di Allah because billion be jente ngo London te I'm not nobody's dumb here. You don't have to be an economist to know that African budgets are subsidized by the West. Molbe yo London. Even health, the same thing. Health gets a lot of subsidies from WHO. We know that. Thank you. Thank you, Bamba.
Can I comment?
Yeah, go ahead, please.
Yeah. It's a good comment for you. You are repeating yourself here.
Yeah.
Nico, Ikamen de Frank Kabirin Jawara time, Kabirin Jamela time. Jame hates him, love him. Jame has invested in agriculture.
Mm-hmm.
Somehow.
Yeah.
Because Jame tried to Jama balance out.
Yeah.
But what tried to Levy, Yede Wade.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, Fentage, General Bull.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Currently, the agriculture ministry, not the current one there, but the previous agriculture ministry, since Barrow's administration came into power, what have they done for the farmers? Well, that is entirely the problem of the Ministry of Agriculture. Because every ministry has your portfolio. You have an expectation of the people. People should come and blame you. Like you are blaming the finance ministry today. So that blame make us subsidize for agriculture. If it doesn't go to agriculture and it's been swindled, that you can only blame the Minister of Agriculture.
Bingo! Bingo! Now you've come to my point. So now, Bamba, you found in a web. Number two, say yalo tina objectivity in anything always pay dividend. Say you found dundi jalo kono sign. You number two ngana Bamba. Okay, ila point bang. Go ahead. Sorry.
Yes, I do not exonerate them from blame. You understand? But in certain aspects, near blame will be like the parliament budget, near blame will be Auditor General's budget, near blame will be IEC budget, near blame will be That's what I said. Because none of them are pointing before. This is not the first time. Parliament budget allocated for you. Il est pas de budget de l'année, non non even before during the Ajame time, non non and no amount funny. So we either be come the finance ministry blame for this poor budget, like you said. Then the budget, once it is approved and funds are allocated to various ministries, then equally you should blame the ministry. That's what I said. I am not saying you are blaming them. I said you should.
Okay, Bamba, y'all don't be confused. Never confused. Retailer, you are making me more and more confused. You know why? When my first reaction to this budget was on Monday, what more deputy for all salary increment or release or bill funded and So when I reacted to the budget, I wasn't even talking about the audit office or whatever. I'm talking about the general budget. When I started blaming the finance minister and this is a terrible budget. In fact, Mamborella budget. So today, during that analysis that you follow, I said this topic is going to be about the MPs. That's what I said. I said today, in fact, Nadia Mobe Ngabeke MPs already. Some of them to be in position near the palace also, they don't want to go for the mass. I even said yela clothing allowance or kajame, imam bill falling, imam public order. I am always going after these MPs. How many times on this platform? And today, audience only MPs already. I have issue with them. Now finance minister Sodameng bring Tumanjai Koko, Tumanjala Diamo Yala ko finance minister based on what the finance minister presented here. And the budget, this government doesn't love the people. And I started going after syndicator as well. So today I'm trying to put a balanced picture. And you can remember, if I'm doing network, if I'm ni agriculture mantama, exclusively Ministry of Agriculture, is a purview. But if you bamba masleka for Janko, now do they call government law for agriculture and government? Why couldn't you just say we blame the government, not the agriculture ministry? Why can't you say that? For agriculture and government. Because when you don't want to exclusively call out syndicator's name, you can call government law for city mental government. What I follow wrong agriculture ministry for government law, can I blame? Now for government. So you put yourself in a net. Because it's a problem is you find it so hard in a very cosmetic way. Niba syndicate criticize la. Moment get told it I'm disappointed. But you don't want to go after City that he's a terrible minister. City is terrible minister. Whether you would admit it or not. He doesn't know what it is. This is the guy who last week, Bama Mas, this is the guy, Iko moy mbatu ngeni ni gajene kulota jang amon kabiri ya jamela minister for mo namana wo careless statement for. No, Bamba, it can take you donkey years for syndicate to prove you wrong. Syndicate has already proven a lot of people wrong. Yeah. Well, you are in the minority because most people have realized that he's inefficient.
Let me be the only one, not even in the minority, but that is my opinion, which I'm entitled to. Look at this budget now. Okay, you have certain areas where the budget on you to up. Other departments, other ministries, last year they did the same thing. And again this year they are doing the same. So in my view, you don't understand. So Laftar is probably can't understand what this all entails. Before I take my conclusion.
What is that? Can you repeat that? I missed that. Ikonyadi, how do you miss that?
A certain department or ministry made in the budget draft. You have to furniture, purchases of furniture.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Last year, last budget, the last 2022 budget. If I'm not wrong, I would have to go back to the same budget again to 2022 Kajube. Now there are those same ministries, one or two of them, the furniture Sunday. So what furniture many years last year? Furniture this year, but that's what I'm looking at right now.
Yeah. Okay. 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 Okay, Bamba Yalong, you and I would never agree on this. We can carry this debate wherever. You stand your ground. You will not budge. You will not move from your point. I'm not moving.
Even without the budget preparation follow. The budget performance in the back.
Juma?
You said you don't have any. Before the budget you syndicate would take a very bad minister of finance. That was well before the budget.
Okay, Bamba. No folly. Nga sembe ni munekang nibe analysis la be ko based on his track record as a trade minister. I did not just jump on syndicator. Well, for me, I care less. You are young 100 days. Listen. 100 days in young 100 days they account people. First 100 days. They come on account. Which predecessor? Which predecessor?
How many predecessors were at the trade ministry before him?
Well, I know Amadou Sane was there.
And who else?
Well, Rabbi Cindy Hellman, Dr. Aissatou Touré. I don't know who was the first trade minister in Baronata. Who I do follow appoint trade minister. I forgot who was the first trade minister. You know. Okay. No, remind me who was the first trade minister. Okay, Ibrahim Njai, if you think that this debate is getting boring, please, you can just save yourself time and then move away. Yalong Gambia, we're having an exchange. No, I don't know, but man, I know he's saying this, but I respect that, but he can just save his time. Yeah. No, I respect his opinion, but what I'm saying is maybe he could do something better for himself.
We are not arguing. We are trying to get something here.
Yeah.
I understand. My point is, say who, in an opinion, you are entitled to it, and I respect that. And what's more, you will feel that you know more about it than I do. But also, I might be very slow because month-long finance. But allow me to make my own conclusion. Because as far as I'm concerned, for now, no one convinced me because he is a very bad or not a good finance minister. I'm convinced.
Okay.
And I stand by that. I stand by that because until I believe women, what I'm going to go. If I am going to do anything, I will do comparison.
Bamba, I don't think anybody will convince you. Most commentators, you can hide behind one thing now, which is you hide behind something. Uncle Bamba, you hide by this. Opinion. Well, let's not even invoke that because now the common sense. It is opinion and focus. Exactly.
That's what I'm trying to do.
Yeah.
And unless I do, I am not going
now, when it comes to syndicator, you would never be convinced, Bamba. You would never be convinced.
you are wrong.
Yeah, well, that is the projection. That's the projection I'm making.
It's somebody that I have trust in. And for him to break
okay, Bamba, like I think this is gonna be long-winded right now. I have told you bring a new debate starting a couple of months ago. I will come here. That time when I started saying syndicator is a bad minister, the crowd was not getting larger. Now other pundits have started saying that even Mambure is better than him. And people are coming out, more and more people are saying it's only Bamba Mas who is not yet convinced. You are among the few. No, you are among the few. You are among the few publicly coming out to say that. Yeah, yeah. But. No, I'm not here to provocate someone on the side from it. You can stay where you can stay on your lane. No, I said I don't think I can. Sorry, okay, let me rephrase it. I don't think I can convince you when it comes to syndicator. Maybe I should rephrase it that way. Yeah. I don't come to banter about to personalize issues. The day syndicator is out of the Minister of Finance, you will never hear his word from me. He is understand. Finance and economic affairs is in charge of the overall everything. Is a pivotal ministry. Okay? Nimbanko mantra takan. Most likely, finance minister's name has to be. I tell you, overall, is the only portfolio. You know, a specific socially. Agriculture is a specific line ministry. Health is specific. But overall, economic affairs is a broad term. You know that. So, kujama ben tratama kam banko kam, sidiketa la faultlum. I'll put a finger on him.
I disagree with that.
Yeah. Oh, well, we can disagree for all day long. So, because nim budget of our nata, you are opposing in blame.
Agriculture is the main component of our government. Being the movement of daily agriculture. Agriculture, as far as I'm concerned, is one of the key areas that government should concentrate on. Improving.
Okay. So I'm a simple question now. Eco-agriculture is the overall one of the main backbone, which is right. So, the 22 billion budget, you more allocation the finance than agriculture. 22 budget, man development budget for the 22 billion budget. Man second for la kodo Okay, no. Let me just try to make it simple for you. You go to the budget. Need that budget appropriation budget. Ministry of Finance and Economic Affairs. Near budget or page 5. Page 5. Okay, go to the item Ministry of Finance and Economic Affairs 12. Yeah? 1.5 billion 1,507 million. Yeah, you already got it. Yeah, you can see there. Yeah, you already did it.
Yes, I have.
Okay, go to agriculture. Go to agriculture now. Ministry of Agriculture. Yeah, lady, 282 million. Why finance is giving more money? Yeah, why finance is giving allocated more money than agriculture? But you said agriculture, in your view, agriculture is the backbone, is the main. So why this allocation?
Because maybe they have, when you go to page 21, you find that that has been covered because what is given to agriculture there is more than what is given.
Bamba Mas, Okay, go to another item. The centralized services. Ajibe Jelle, the centralized services, the item 15. Yeah, Jelle. Yeah.
Item 15.
Yeah.
Centralized services, yeah.
1.3 billion. What centralized services? Do you know that? Yeah. Do you know that centralized service budget is controlled by the Ministry of Finance?
I do not know that.
Okay, I'll tell you. Go and ask them. It is the Finance Ministry that controls yala katara of the budget. Centralized services, the President's Office in Finance. Mathematics Jamal ke wodla wala neka for centralized services is under so near finance budget in total is about 2 billion, which is very close to agriculture. And agriculture from after that 2 because of the development budget. All right, development budget. It can tolu marque role for my but don't follow fankoto, follow sototo, follow tax, follow namoto. We allocate such a small amount to agriculture and give finance ministry 1.3 billion. Why should finance be giving 1.3 billion? I understand health giving 1 billion, but why finance?
It might be more budget analysis, but you are not making a good budget analysis here.
Okay.
Because you are talking about the 22 billion.
Yeah.
But the budget in its entirety is 35 billion.
Yeah.
So why are you taking the other amount out? Is it because of the grants and stuff?
But I have said it to you, Bamba. I listen, Yalong, even near Halifa Salah Wolje. No, it's fine to be critical. Yalong coming for it. I have said here on Bantaba time and time again, our development cannot be outsourced. And even Halifa Salah has said this. I would not support any budget that is outsourcing our development. All right? We have to develop within. We have to develop within. It is not the grants and the aids that I am going to judge a good allocation for. Okay, you're 2 billion in the agriculture from development part, so the government is doing well. No, I'm not part of that club.
No, don't misquote me there. I'm not saying government is doing well. I've already said that I am entirely anti-government.
Okay, Bamba. We draw the curtain on this debate.
I'm trying to protest here. I'm just being the devil's advocate here. Yeah. You were talking about a 35 billion budget.
Yeah.
Now you want to centralize it on 22 billion because that is what the government can afford. Is that what you mean?
Bamba, no analysis is very simple unless you want to make it complicated. This is not intricate, it's very simple. We have a cake. Ntolu fongola soto. Ndola soto so wo soto. Yes, 669 million the president official. Ye 1.3 billion di nyindolna. Ye agriculture me alon ko nyantan tolu fongola ko yalon hani nimmo de mako la Saturday fongo follow you from mako. You should give agriculture.
What is the total income of the Ghana government?
The revenue.
Yeah.
Including grants and everything.
Excluding grant, of course. If grant include then you have to include the 35 billion.
Well, now the whole revenue, including grants, about 31 billion. So around that, maybe 14 billion or so is from the grants.
You are an accountant. That grant will kind of you already mentioned that Mansakunda can allocate to agriculture, this and that and that and that. So what is our total income? Revenue.
About 22, because the grant is about 14, 31, 14, about 20 something million on dollars. It's around within that range. You know.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So that means government in itself.
Yeah.
It's trying to spend what it doesn't have.
That's why we have a deficit.
But that's why
I didn't know Manda Kuma killing folk and there.
This is your area. You can easily win me there. I raise up my hand. This is very simple. Allocate to agriculture too small in that 22 billion budget. Compare it to what our revenue is. We are compared with what our revenue is. Grant sold to Because near ground from that region, then the 35 billion comes into play.
Okay, Bamba, I think we are confusing the audience because look, I think we are confusing the audience because the analysis came from perspective man and anybody can participate man I'm killing. I am looking at from the holistic point control formula.
I apologize to your viewers.
Yeah, because Yalong, listen, Gambia belongs to all of us. I don't think you are in this politics to personalize anything, and I can speak for myself. I'm not here to personalize anything. Ni after Gambia ita, fonga tonya fonyoye. Where people are found wanting, like Mambu Njai was found wanting in always a Gambian economy depend on loans. In fact, that's why when Yaya Jammeh was there, what was our combined national debt? Do you know the figure? When Yaya Jammeh left. Yeah, Yaya Jammeh bola president yala Gambia la julomen baby Gambia including domestic. And we have domestic and foreign debt. Julomen baby Gambia la biya bobola je jolom. 58 billion. That's the combined national and the foreign debt. Near become 58 billion. Do you know what Birim Barosita saying? 6 years. How much is it? Because you are very current.
That is quite a lot.
So Barodama, it went close to 90 billion. So no, I'm not sure but within the 6 years, at almost a 30-35 billion of RDL is because we are always taking loans. No, Jamaica have 58 billion left. Well, let's see at 22 years. You are right. So the reason why I have a problem with Mambure, because Mambure Birabeje, I am an economic designer so that we have to be taking loans, do domestic borrowing. I did a lot of programs on domestic borrowing. And the same, in fact, Honorable back at the camera, Kian Central Deputy, he made this comment called this budget is premised on the fact that Gambia will do a lot of domestic borrowing. And in fact, in the contribution of the Diamo to MPs, according to Deputy, they should try to understand what domestic borrowing is. So Niajibe, Mamburenjala budgeto, this is a carbon copy of Mamburenjala format and everything, copy and paste. Bamba, I have no reason. Sidiketa Mantel, Amal Long.
This budget, government total budget is 20 billion.
Bamba, stop communicating with people when you are on Bantaba. And this is not good.
No, I'm reading this directly from the
Okay, because it looks like somebody keeps texting you on the down low when you are even here.
The current budget, the current loan, not loan.
Okay, Ibrahim Jaiko, my reason being Sidi Keita is worst finance minister Gambia ever had. Beginning of his appointment as minister, Bambama said he can't blame Sidi Keita unless and until he did something wrong. I think brother Bambama should put Badia Fasa aside and see the country first. I don't see any difference between Mamburenja and Sidi Keita. In fact, I'm just reading a comment. I think, in fact, Sidi Keita is worse. That's his opinion, like you keep invoking. That's his opinion. Yeah. You would disagree with everybody, Bamba. On when it comes to Sidi Keita. Yeah, but what he said here. Okay, okay, Bamba. What would you say? Let me tell you something. This syndicator thing. Maybe we draw the debate curtain on this debate because we will never agree on this. And like I said, I started criticizing Amadou Samate here to Amadou Samate. Most people thought I had a personal issue with him. You said it today that I have a personal beef with, in your view, which I'm not bothered with. So you are not bothered with. You reiterated it today. Yeah. In fact, whoa. That is, to me, that is I think.
Yeah. I just want some clarification here.
Yeah.
Because near the budget you are talking about the 22 billion. That is the government budget.
Yeah.
But the dollar revenue is 20 billion.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to go 20-something billion.
Where is the money coming from?
Bamba. Okay, saying yalo malafi ntol audience will follow time the waste because you don't get the gist of where my argument is. Nkamem for a Bamba. Itela income is 5 billion. Yala itela bunkono It tell about this. I mean, okay, let's say ila earnings is £5,000 a month. It tell about prioritize like this month, mbe then you go lesson more, or I will take the kids out more. It's like allocation, okay, within that budget. Even if right, according to your priorities, yeah.
That's right.
So in budget of $1 earnings to 20 billion lady. So finance minister can see and distribute the national cake. Okay. What the problem with the government is you give 669 million out of that earnings, you are the president official. The problem of the world. But yes, no bunda America is the backbone of the economy, is the biggest employer. Neither with a fertilizer problem or why don't you give 1 billion to them? Even how the development budget will be another 2 billion, and listen, no bunda 3 billion. You know. Yeah, sorry, maybe can.
But obviously, I need to be convinced.
Yeah. Okay, Abaraka Bamba, thank you for your time.
We can disagree to agree, we can agree to disagree. But
yeah. Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you.
That is my view.
Okay, Bamba, program stop. In fact, definitely I've gone past my time. Thank you very much. Baraka. Thank you.
All right, okay, thank you.
Okay, bari on the program kumfala science so one of those debates between Bamamas and I know some of you felt bored about it, and I understand. But I able democracy we will agree to disagree on issues, and that is where I'm going to draw the curtain on the platform today. Thank you so much. So I'm going to stop here for another time. We're going to drop it here right now.